Today 95.1 FM, where news meets insight, sports meets passion, and entertainment meets excellence. Expert analysis from seasoned professionals and our top analysts, informing, educating, and entertaining you. Your voice, your station. We are the voice of the people.
Today 95.1 FM. Today's quest. Today 95.1 FM. Today's hustle. Today 95.1 FM. Today's connect. Today 95.1 FM. Voice of the people.
Whether it's happening in Port Harcourt, South, Nigeria, or around the world, we've got you covered. On air, online, delivering balanced news and unbiased analysis. Today 95.1 FM.
This is Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. News.
The station with the...
As the voice of the people, we make sure that no one misses out. On Today 95.1 FM, there's something for everyone.
This is Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. News.
Thank you for joining us. Apologies for bringing the news behind schedule. This is the world news on Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. And the headlines: Rivers Sole Administrator Ibok Etebas approves appointment of chairman and members of 8 boards. RISEC advocates support of civil society organizations in ensuring credible election on August 30. NBA calls for retraining of crew members of Nigerian local carrier Ibom Air following incident involving female passenger. On the foreign scene, 37 people died during torrential rains, flash floods in Kashmir. I am Lucky Maxwell. The sole administrator of River State, retired Vice Admiral Ibok Etebas, has approved the appointment of the chairman and members of 8 boards. Amongst the boards approved is the River State University Governing Council with Okewali, a senior advocate of Nigeria, as the chairman, and 8 members. Samuel Oge is appointed as the chairman, River State Universal Basic Education Commission. John Pepple as secretary alongside 8 other members, while Tony Egurugu is appointed the chairman of River State Senior Secondary Education Board, alongside 12 members. Other boards approved are the River State Internal Revenue with Israel Egbunefu as its chairman alongside 9 members, while Samuel Wonosike is appointed the chairman of River State Waste Management Board and other 11 members. The River State Contributory Health Protection Program is chaired by Professor Prince Will Chike and Veti Agala as the executive secretary, alongside 14 members. Professor Adolphus Toby is the chairman of River State Microfinance Agency, and Professor John Ohaka alongside 3 other members. Also, Dr. Samson Parker will chair the River State University Teaching Hospital Board, with Professor Chizindu Aliko as the Chief Medical Director, and Dr. Simon Uria will be the Deputy Chief Medical Director, and Dr. Diamond Tamunokoro, Chairman, Nigerian Medical Association, alongside 6 other members of the board. In a statement from the Office of the Secretary to the State Government, Professor Ibibi Aworika said the newly appointed board members will be sworn in by the sole administrator of River State. The chairman of River State Independent Electoral Commission, RISEC, Michael Ode, has advocated for the support and partnership of civil society organizations in ensuring a smooth, free, fair, and credible election on 30th August 2025. Ode, who spoke during an engagement with civil society organizations in River State, appealed to the groups to assist RISEC in acting as voters, educators, and mediators towards the success of August 30th local government council election. He assured the forum will help to strengthen collaboration with civil society organizations in areas of voters sensitization, monitoring of election, and the entire electoral process. Ode maintained that the interactive session was part of preparedness and reaffirmation of the Commission's commitment to an inclusive, peaceful, and transparent process, just as he urged the CLOs to help in reaching out to the people, especially those at the rural areas. Ode emphasized that achieving credible election was not just the responsibilities of the electoral umpire, but the product of collective effort of the election management body, security agencies, civil society organizations, and the media. Hence, the need for the collaboration.
Civil society in our democratic process essentially cannot be overstated, because the civil society is normally a bridge between the election management body and the people. It is also the voice that amplifies voter education. In fact, it is that watchful eye that promotes accountability, that promotes transparency, and that enhances peaceful participation in elections. The civil society organizations, the media, and the security agencies. Let us together make this 30th August election a model of democratic excellence.
Today FM Buchen Dejo reports that while a representative of the Commissioner of Police gave update on the security situation of the forthcoming election, the Research Commissioner in charge of Budget, Statistics, Research and Training, Professor Lezasi Lene Tobira, also gave update on what the Commissioner had achieved so far and few things pending before the election.
I've also issued notice of election and even the revised timetable for this election. That has been done. In addition to that, we've held meetings with political party leaders, and that has also been done. Courtesy visit to head of military formations and security agencies have been done by the commission. I've also budgeted and assessed the election material needs of this commission. We've designed and print and purchased non-sensitive election materials. That has also been done. And supervision and monitoring of political parties' primaries has been done by this commission. There have been issuance of nomination form to candidates of the various political parties. Appointments, deployments of electoral officers has also been done.
The executive coordinator of the Relief International Africa, Green Isaac, who spoke on behalf of the civil society organizations, assured the commitment of the groups in ensuring a free, fair, and credible elections.
Make sure that we educate those at home, those at the rural and urban areas, on their role as citizens to make sure that they come out and vote during that election. There are persons that do not get information as it is. There have been so many misinformation out there. It is our job as members of the civil society organization, and most especially those who are present here, to go back to our communities, go back to our areas, to make sure we douse the tension. For us as civil society organizations, our role is to make sure that we midwife the process, work closely with the commission.
The All Progressives Congress APC in Rivers State, under the leadership of Chief Tony Okocha, says it resolved to participate in the August 30th local government election. Is as a result of the processes rightly followed by the current reset, contrary to activities of the suspended one. Chief Okocha, who spoke during the flag-off of campaign in Port Harcourt ahead of the August 30th 2025 chairmanship and councillorship elections, boasted that the party will not only take part in the election but emerge victorious. Chief Okocha, before handing over the flag to candidates, disclosed that the APC under his watch had been removed from full drop, indicating that the party was fully on ground in Rivers State. The state chairman, while insisting that their strategy is planting stronghold at the local government level, was planned taking over and continued support for President Bola Tinubu in 2027, advised supporters to maintain peace before, during, and after the LGA elections.
Hey, you know your LGAs, you're all from the 3 local government areas. We have all our chairmanship candidates here seated. We have all the 319 councillors also here seated. The chairman and their deputies are also here. So please indulge us. We are here to formally launch. We are here to formally declare open campaigns for local government elections that have been scheduled for the 30th of August 2025. Today, we are bold, we are happy to stand before you to tell you that because the processes are right and we are here to support those processes.
On his part, a former senator who represented the Rivers South East Senatorial District, Senator Magnus Abe, who was representing the vice chairman of APC South-South, Victor Giadom, said the party was united, strong, and committed in delivering dividends of democracy.
The APC in Rivers State is united. The APC in Rivers State is strong. The APC in Rivers State is ready to deliver the dividends of democracy to the grassroots. And he also asked me to commend the state chairman and executives of our party for the very wonderful work they have done in executing a flawless primary election that has produced candidates that we are all happy and proud to support. People that we deliver and we are moving. Everybody in Rivers State is welcome to join the APC. Is there any contest? Is there anybody who is against us?
Today FM correspondent reports that former Nigerian ambassador to Jamaica, Ambassador Maureen Tamino, while commending the Tony Okocha-led state executive, assured that Rivers women were committed to ensuring that the state moves forward.
And that the women of Rivers State are united in one voice. We are committed to the fear of God that has brought about the unity and the peace that we enjoy today in Rivers State. We want to assure you that as women that are grassroots rooted, when it is time, we will definitely deliver the dividends of democracy so that at the end of the day, Rivers State State will begin to enjoy the renewed hope of Mr. President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Rivers State will be part of those states that will enjoy it. You can see the Mormon crowd. We want to use this opportunity, Mr. Chairman, to thank.
Meanwhile, the Rivers State Independent Electoral Commission (RISEC) has acknowledged receipt of a list of candidates from Chief Emeka Bekee faction of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in the state. The RISEC Commissioner for Administration and Legal Service, Professor Chidi Halliday, who confirmed receipt, said the list was only received for record purpose and not to be recognized by the Commissioner ahead of the forthcoming council elections. Professor Halliday, while insisting electoral umpires were allowed to interfere in political party crisis, explained that the Commission had monitored APC primaries, received the list of successful candidates not minding any faction. Professor Halliday, while insisting the Commission never monitored primaries from the Emeka Bekee faction of the APC and that the faction never met with a deadline for submission of candidate and forms, said the list cannot be useful as no court had the right to allegedly impose an executive on any political party.
You are aware, and I'm so sure, that RISEC was not a party in any court action involving the Emeka Bekee that you referred to. And with what they brought to us, we conducted the primaries. So anything that we are getting after the primaries that they had and which other one that must have submitted, we just take it for record purposes because it's not within the timelines that we have provided. And you don't start talking about faction. It's not the decision of the commission to resolve factional disputes.
The Rivers State Police Command has arrested a Port Harcourt-based pastor and 4 church members after a disturbing video surfaced online showing a group of unclad minors being whipped in what appeared to be a religious ritual. The suspect, identified as Pastor Ifediora Joseph of a new general church in Eneka, allegedly organized a 3-day program for children, claiming it was a spiritual cleansing inspired by the Holy Spirit. The amateur footage, which has spread rapidly across social media, shows the 41-year-old pastor striking the children while other church members look on. The Rivers State Commissioner of Police CP Olubenga Depoju ordered an immediate investigation after the video was brought to the attention of the authorities. Police operatives acting on intelligence stormed the church premises and arrested the pastor alongside 4 members believed to be involved in the incident. Speaking to newsmen, Pastor Ifediora insisted that the ritual was carried out with the parents' full consent and was purely for the children's spiritual purification. In a surprising turn of events, several parents of the affected children stormed the Eneka Police Division, singing and dancing in support of the pastor. They insisted that they had willingly consented to the ritual and claimed there was no abuse involved. A former member of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Dr. Johnson Elechi, and General Commander of OSPAC in Emoha Local Government Area, Chief Emeka Wori, have intervened in the controversy that rocked the paramount ruler of Rumuji and some members of his Oha in council and the youth group led by Anele Obu. The paramount ruler of Rumuji, Oha, Oka Chineke, Christian Elechi, had in July 2025 prescribed the youth led by Obu, an action which followed criticisms and rejection by some aggrieved members of the Oha in council. Responding to this situation, Dr. Johnson Elechi, who is the current national president of the Association of Integrative Medicine Practitioners of Nigeria, and Emeka Wori, in a swift response to curb potential danger, summoned all aggrieved parties in a bid to resolve all outstanding issues. Declaring their recommendations after due consultations, Dr. Elechi advised the Oha in council in Rumuji to stand against forces from Greenville Company to disorganize the community, and the appointment or election of youth bodies should be determined by the paramount ruler with his Oha in council.
Our recommendation as arbitrator of peace in Rumuji community is 1. Oha in council should stand tall against forces coming from Greenville Nigerian Limited and the other companies operating in Rumuji to disorganize the community. We have discovered that most of the problem is coming from the staffs of Greenville Nigeria Limited operating in the Rumuji community, just to disorganize the government of Rumuji community in order to pave way for their selfish interests.
Dr. Johnson Elechi, while warning against actions capable of causing breakdown of law and order in Rumuji community, especially disrespect to the custodian of culture and tradition, emphasized the need for the parties to strictly adhere to the recommendations.
The advice is that for peace to reign, both the paramount ruler, the Ohan Council, chiefs, CDC, and youth body should adhere strictly to this our recommendation. Rumuji is our own community. We have no any other place to go, and we don't want to emulate what is happening in other communities where people disrespect the authority of their communities. We have stayed in the peace, and there are things abiding the community which nobody can destroy at this time. So we want the people to take the development that is coming to Rumuji as a blessing.
On his part, the General Commander of OSPAC in Emoha Local Government Area, Chief Emeka Wori, in an interview with Today FM Uchendwejo, expressed joy that peace had been restored to the community and cautioned the youth and Greenville Company against activities that could cause unrest in the area.
Today, I am happy because we have made peace in Rumuji community. What happened last month, July, was something that is capable to destroy this community. Today, thank God that we managed to brought the two parties together, the paramount ruler and the Ohan Council, for peace to reign in Rumuji community. I am appealing to the youth body because what happened is capable of bringing problem, crisis. We don't want to experience what we experienced 2016, 2017, 2019 anymore in Rumuji. I'm appealing to the youth body because if it happens today, it's going to affect, if it don't affect you, to affect your brother, your father, or your mother.
You're listening to the World News on Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt. We'll be right back after the short break. Stay with us.
Our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Thanks for staying with us. Now, the rest of the news. The president of the Nigerian Bar Association, NBA, Afam Osigwe, has called for the retraining of the crew members of the Nigerian local carrier, Ibom Air, following an incident with the airline's air hostesses and the female passenger Comfort Emanson. The NBA president, who made the call during a television program, said a meeting should be held to discuss the etiquette of crew members and the procedures for airline bans, as well as the process of carrying them out legally and in a civilized manner. Osigwe faulted the actions of the airline staff members who filmed the passenger's behavior, exposed her nudity, and further degraded her, subjecting her to public ridicule. Osigwe said crew members need to be educated, examined, and given necessary training and retraining. He further urged passengers to understand that there are legal obligations when flying on an aircraft. The Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, has reaffirmed its commitment to the full implementation of the President Bola Tinubu's Executive Order on Critical National Information Infrastructure, CNII, which designates telecommunications facilities as vital national assets requiring robust protection. In a statement issued by the NCC's Head of Public Affairs, Nenna Ukoha, the Commission announced that the planned strike by the Natural Oil and Gas Suppliers Association of Nigeria, NOGASA, had been suspended following successful mediation efforts led by the Office of the National Security Advisor in collaboration with the Commission. The proposed industrial action, if carried out, would have disrupted diesel supply to telecom sites across the country, potentially crippling the activity of network operators to power their generators and maintain consistent connectivity. The ONSA, under the leadership of National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu, engaged in talks with NOGASA's leadership, with the NCC offering technical and regulatory insights to emphasize the potential impact of service disruption on national security, economic stability, and daily life. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board JAM has announced plans to screen over 500 exceptional candidates below the age of 16 seeking admission into tertiary institutions for the 2025-2026 academic session. According to resolutions from a virtual meeting, the screening will be conducted by a special technical committee set up by JAM from September 22 to 26. The JAM registrar, Professor Ishak Oloyede, explained that 3 venues had been designated, with Lagos having 397 candidates, Owerri 136, and Abuja 66 candidates. Oloyede noted that of the 41,027 underage candidates who sat for the 2025 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination, more than 40,000 did not meet the initial cut, adding that the screening aims to ensure that only truly exceptional and well-prepared candidates are admitted. A subcommittee led by Professor Tauhid Adedoja reported that the process will include subject-specific tests and a brief oral interview. The committee will also request results from the West African Examinations Council to verify the eligibility of some shortlisted candidates before the interviews. One of the 1.955 million candidates who sat for this year's UTME, 599 scored above 300 but were below the minimum admission age of 16, prompting the screening initiative. On the foreign scene, at least 37 people have been killed after a sudden cloudburst unleashed torrential rain in Indian-administered Kashmir, marking the second major disaster in the Himalayas in just over a week. A disaster management official said the deluge struck Chisoti, a town in Kishwa district, earlier today, a revered Himalayan shrine dedicated to goddess Durga. The Chief Minister of the Federal Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, Umaru Abdullah, described the situation as grim and said confirmed details were slow to emerge from the remote location. Reports said rescue teams scoring the devastated Himalayan village of Kositi brought at least 100 people to safety. The India Meteorological Department defines a cloudburst as a sudden extreme downpour exceeding 100 mm of rain in an hour, often triggering flash flood and landslide in mountainous regions during the monsoon. To end the news, as a summary of the major stories.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Oh, what did happen now? No bonus for all my line. No panic, as MTN don't carry better gist come. Every 6 minutes you talk, MTN go dash you 3 extra minutes. Fiam to enter MTN better gist. Dial *123 *2 *1 hash or text BG to 312. T and C's apply.
Want to know what's happening? Get latest information in sports, politics, lifestyle, you name it. The frequency of choice. Today 95.1 FM. Today 95.1 FM. We serve you the latest update on everything. Today 95.1 FM. We are the voice of the people. The voice of the people.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Na festa do fim de semana, só rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com
17 national team at the Golden Eaglets. He will support head coach Manu Garba as they prepare for the upcoming WAFU Beyond the 17 tournament scheduled for September in Nigeria. Ezema, who guided Interlagos to Nigeria's National League playoffs in the 2023-24 season and previously served as an assistant coach at Rangers International, bringing valuable grassroots and technical experience to the role. Expressing his enthusiasm, Ezema said, and I quote, "It's a pleasure to announce that I have been appointed assistant coach of the under-17 Nigerian national team. Looking forward to the experience." And from there, let's talk about some Nigerian players plying their trade outside, and it is Tolu Arokodare as Genk had a rocky start to their 2025-2026 season, failing to secure a win in their opening 3 matches. Now, despite the disappointing results, Super Eagles striker Tolu Arokodare maintained a positive outlook, even scoring in their 2-1 loss to Standard Liège. He expressed confidence in the team's ability to turn things around. Note quoting him, he said, "I don't think we could have played much better. We were good from the start and tried different tactics, but considered 2 unlucky goals. There are still plenty of games left." Arokodare enters a new campaign on the back of his stellar 2024-2025 season, having scored 21 goals and provided 5 assists in 40 appearances, earning both the Belgian Pro League Golden Boots and the Best African Player honours. Currently sitting 14th on the league table, Genk and especially Arokodare are looking to bounce back. Now let's take a look at CAF, as the disciplinary board has fined 3 national football associations for breaches during the ongoing CAF, that is the African Nations Championship. Zambia was penalized with $5,000 for failing to present their head coach at the mandatory match day 1 press conference against DR Congo, violating CAF's media regulations. The heaviest fine went to Kenya, who were fined $50,000 for multiple safety and security lapses during their match against Morocco at the Kasarani Stadium. CAF issued a stern warning. Further violations may result in home matches being relocated to alternative venues. Meanwhile, Morocco was sanctioned $5,000 for inappropriate behavior by their players in the same match against Kenya. Half of that, some $2,500, is suspended contingent on no repeat offences throughout the rest of the tournament. All fines must be settled within 60 days of official notification. Now let's head over to Europe, starting in the lower divisions of English football, as Morecambe's owners and prospective buyers, Punjab Warriors, have reached an agreement in principle over a takeover that could save the crisis-hit club. The deal, approved by the EFL in June, follows a turbulent summer that saw the Streams suspended from the National League amid a prolonged impasse. Both parties said the agreement reflects the willingness of both sides to compromise in the best interest of Morecambe's FC, its supporters, and the wider community. Final legal documentation will be prepared with key stakeholders, including the National League and the club's management, to be informed immediately. The Bond Group, Morecambe's current owners, apologized to staffs for the stress caused and urged fans to fully back the club going forward. Punjab Warriors have pursued the takeover for more than a year, even joining forces at one point with businessman Johnny Kato in a separate bid. Morecambe ceased operations in late July following their suspension, and while Thursday's statement did not confirm when the takeover will be finalized, it signals a hope for a new chapter for the club. Now let's head over to the Premier League, and Brentford manager Kurt Andrews has confirmed that Yohan Wissa will not feature in Sunday's Premier League opener against Nottingham Forest due to uncertainty over his future. Newcastle United had the £25 million plus £5 million add-on bids rejected, with Brentford valuing the DR Congo forward higher. Wissa, who wants Champions League football, left the club's pre-season camp in Portugal after Newcastle approached and threatened not to play again if denied a move, only returning to training earlier this month. Andrews said, and I quote, "As a head coach, I want Yohan in the building, but we have to focus on the players who are ready to play and perform on Sunday, and I don't think Yohan in that space." He stressed that their good relationship remains, but acknowledged the disrupted preseason caused by the situation. 28-year-old who joined from Lorient in 2021 scored 19 Premier League goals last season as Brentford finished 10th, and the Bees have also lost Brandon Buemo, Christian Norgard and Mark Flecken this summer, bringing in Jordan Henderson, Carmen Kelleher and Anthony Milambo. now we head over to Tottenham. They have condemned the racial abuse aimed at forward Matistel following their UEFA Super Cup defeat to Paris Saint-Germain, calling the preparations nothing but cowards. Tell who's 30 years of age came on in the 79th minute and was on for one of the two sports players to miss the penalty shootout after the match ended in the 2-2 draw. In a statement, the club praised Tell's bravery and courage to take a penalty, vowing to work with authorities and social media platforms to take the strongest possible action against those responsible. We stand with you, Martis, the statement added. Sports striker Domain Solanke labeled the abuse pathetic, saying, and I quote, "Will it ever stop? Anyone can miss a penalty. Big up, bro, taking that one." And now let's take a look at transfers. And it was Newcastle United who was set to sign Aston Villa midfielder Jacob Ramsey in a deal worth about £40 million with an agreement in principle reached and only minor details left to finalize. Once completed, Ramsey would undergo a medical before officially joining the Magpies. The 24-year-old former England under-21 international has scored 17 goals in 167 appearances for Villa since making his senior debut in 2019 and was a key player for Unai Emery's side last season. Villa will face Newcastle in their opening Premier League match on Saturday. Ramsey will become Newcastle's latest summer signing, joining Antonio Elanga from Nottingham Forest, Malik Thiaw from AC Milan and Aaron Ramsdale from Southampton on loan. Head over to the red side Anfield as Liverpool have agreed a £26 million deal to sign 18-year-old Parma defender Giovanni Leoni, a key target for manager Arne Slot. The Italy under 19 centre-half made 17 Serie A appearances for last season as Parma avoided relegation. Slot declined to comment on reported interest in Crystal Palace captain Mark Gay, with Palace seeking around £40 million for the defender who has 1 year left on his contract. Eagles chairman Steve Parish has admitted Gay could be sold to avoid losing him for free, while playing time at Liverpool in the World Cup year will be a key factor in any decision. Liverpool have already spent around about £270 million this summer, recouping around £170 million in sales. The £110 million bid for Newcastle's Alexander Isak was rejected, but the striker is reportedly still keen on the move. Signing Leoni, Gay and Isak would push Liverpool spending beyond £400 million as the Reds start their title defence against Bournemouth on Friday. And we head over to Nottingham Forest as they are in advanced talks with Stade Rennais for striker Arnaud Kalimuendo, who scored 18 goals in the French Ligue 1 last season. The 23-year-old began his career at Paris Saint-Germain and has netted 42 goals in 105 games for Rennais since joining in 2022. Forest preparing for the Europa League after replacing Crystal Palace in the competition and strengthening their side under Nuno Espirito Santo. They have already signed Hugo Jesus from Botafogo for £10 million to support top striker Chris Wood, who scored 20 goals last season. Kalimuendo, who also won Olympic silver with France at the Paris 2024 Games, is seen as a key addition to boost Forest attacking depth ahead of the new season. Now we head over to Italy as Roma have submitted a £20 million bid for England winger Jadon Sancho, who remains excluded from Manchester United's first team training. The 25-year-old signed for £73 million in 2021 has been told to find a new club before the 1st of September transfer deadline. Juventus are also interested, offering Champions League football, while Roma are considering a loan with clauses, though Sancho's contract situation complicates that option. Sancho returned to United this summer after Chelsea paid £5 million to avoid an obligation to buy him following his loan spell last season. With his current deal expiring next summer and an optional 1-year extension available, United are prioritizing a permanent sale, but may consider a loan late in the window to ease their wage bill. Sancho is one of the 4 players alongside Alejandro Garnacho, Anthony and Tarek Malacia training away from Ruben Amorim's squad, as the club expects them to leave before the window closes. And now we'll end things in the EFL as Wrexham are close to signing Wales international Nathan Broadhead from Ipswich Town in a deal that could eventually be worth £10 million, smashing their current transfer record. The initial fee will be lower, but it will still surpass the club's previous high of over £3 million paid for Lewis O'Brien last month. The 27-year-old versatile forward in the final year of his contract will become Wrexham's ninth signing of the summer following their promotion from Ligue 1, born in Bangor, and a former Wrexham Academy player. Broadhead began his career at Everton before joining Ipswich in 2023, helping them to earn back-to-back promotions to the Premier League. He scored 2 goals in 18 top-flight appearances last season and has 2 goals in 14 caps for Wales. Broadhead follows Wales international Danny Ward and Kiefer Moore in joining the club under owners Ryan Reynolds and Rob Michelini. Wrexham have also made leaked with Liverpool's Lewis Comas and Ajax midfielder Sivert Masfrek. And that's what we can take on Soccer Nation this evening. We're back same time, same station tomorrow at Today 95.1 FM. So till then, Ovie Wallace signing out and say enjoy the rest of the programming. Bye-bye.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
What's a successful business without sales? And what is sales without an...
Oh Lord, yes, we pray. Oh Lord, amen. Everything go better today. Amen. Everything go bright every day. Amen. Lord, you show us the way. Amen. Amen. Mole, mole. Amen. Kimole, mole. Amen. Oh, well, amen. Hey.
And then do them once in 4 months. This one happened for NDDC headquarters for inside Port Harcourt, Rivers State. We also carried a meeting where now the executive management and staff for the commission do, and it happened for NDDC Event Center inside Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Last, we come bring on the story of how NDDC use donate some kind equipment where they go use help people we get disabilities make their life better. This one happen for Inegua, Bayelsa State. We they come back, I beg, make on no go anywhere. On our welcome back. Today, the story we start with the talk way them do for NDDC headquarters for Rivers State of how they used tell people about corruption, say no good though. Independent Corrupt Practices Commission, ICPC, don't advise staff of NDDC make them run far from anything we concern Magomago. The Oga for Anti-Corruption for Rivers State and Bayelsa State, Ekere Usiere, come they advise the staff for the talk meeting, and it happened for NDDC headquarters for inside Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Usiere come say the commission staff say once they need to hear how they go take the avoid corruption wahala. Ekere Usiere come hail NDDC and their anti-corruption and transparency unit ACTU as they use organize this talk meeting.
I am particularly delighted to be here this morning again. Maybe we could call ourselves the signpost that is showing the signpost need to go. Maybe it could be for NDDC in a time like this to be able to reposition ourselves to achieving what we need to achieve. Like the director said, no knowledge is wasted. We are here to remind you of what I believe you already know, and also give you more, the things that you may have forgotten. We are here to let you know the different anti-graft laws so that we can work on it. And like the learned people normally say, if you have an excuse, the law doesn't know an excuse. So what we're about to do today, I want us to please pay attention very well. Ask the questions that you need to ask so that we can have answers. I want to also congratulate the ALTU chairman for a job well done. And I want to also appreciate the MD for giving us this opportunity. Please take our regards back to MD. And we will not relent in our efforts to work with NDDC for the betterment of Nigeria. And on that note, I want to say thank you very much.
Still, the Oga of NDDC, Dr. Samuel Obuku, can talk how they use the fight corruption and make only people we get clean hand, they do the work. Dr. Obuku say this meeting now way to make sure say the commission they always deliver. The Oga of NDDC, the person we stand for now the director 3 for admin and human resources for the commission, we name now Dr. James Fole, come advise say make staff them avoid magu, but make them use clean hand they do their work. Dr. Obuku can say then go make sure say anything corruption matter for NDDC go run away so that people go know say NDDC they ready to make the people happy. For the talk, the Oga on top law matter for ICPC for Rivers State, Dr. Evans Peters, can say make NDDC no use the anti-corruption and transparency unit play so that they go always do their work weller. Income advise the unit say make them once they study everything about corruption so that anyone them see then go fight them and make them bring paper we go guide this corruption wahala for the commission. Dr. Peters can say now offense if anybody wants see as Ingo use stop investigation or to even get personal interest them for contracts and other things, even if person see magu and he no report them na still offense or to bring out false information, that one self still follow for offense. The NDDC Oga for Legal Services, Barrister Victor Arenyinka, can hail the staff of NDDC as then take attend the talk meeting, and him say make them run away from Nkorowe and make them put their eye for ground do their work wella. The team na infractions and offenses in anti-graft laws, preventive measures na the team for the quarterly anti-corruption talk. Next, we carry the talk wey the executive management and the staff of NDDC been do for NDDC Event Center for inside Port Harcourt, Rivers State. I beg make una no go anywhere. We dey come back. on our welcome back. The Oga of NDDC, Dr. Samuel Bukuyan, said the commission don't open new things, so as they don't finish their 25th anniversary celebration. This one happened when the executive management and staff then been do one talk meeting for NDDC Event Center for inside Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Obuku say the way NDDC don't do their work well, it can make people they use NDDC as better example for the country. Dr. Obuku still say people they ready to do business with NDDC. So the commission now, now them they talk their own stories. NDDC Oga still the yarn say NDDC don't know where they no do well and they don't learn how to do and well, and now then go move into new chapter. Today NDDC don't see new chapter and it shows say the commission don't really do well. Today NDDC now one of the commission them where they do well for Nigeria, and now because of say they get good people where they manage them and also good people self where they follow them. Dr. Obuku can thank the Oga of the board, Chedu Ebe, and other board members as they use support the commission. Say all the peace where they in a cause, all of them come together, come bring peace. Obuku can thank the executive management and staff of the commission as they really put body celebrate the 25th anniversary celebration wella. Him still say time don't reach for everybody to even put more seriousness for the commission, cause na new stage then don't enter now.
This is a continuation of the transformation agenda of the NDDC and of the current board. This sensitization program could not have come at a better time than this. It is to ensure that we get more equipped and get better in fighting against corruption, strengthening our processes, to ensure that what we do in our transformation effort are in line with ethical practices and international best practices. It is never too much to remind ourselves again and again of those things that we need to do, of those things that we shouldn't do. The essence of advocacies like this is to act as signposts for us to give direction on the way to go, on the right way to follow. What does the signpost do for us? The signpost shows direction. Is that not? The signpost shows direction. So a sensitization program like this can only show us direction in the right path. How well have we been faring? How well should we fare? It is important that we remind ourselves again and again that the NDDC has zero tolerance for corruption. In our transformation agenda and in furtherance of Mr. President's renewed hope agenda, the Commission is poised to serve Niger Delta people better and to serve this nation better. Our chairman, sir, I must congratulate you for making it happen today. And I assure you that every staff here present will take the good things out of this and put them into practice. We want to continue to work in collaboration with the ICPC. We want to continue to work in collaboration with Mr. President. We want to continue to work in collaboration with the MD and the board for the transformation of the NDDC and of the Niger Delta region. On behalf of the MD, therefore, and everyone, I say welcome and thank you.
The Oga of NDDC come say he pain all of them, say Sir Davis or Karevu die you. Say the deaths just weak everybody, and him die after small sickness, and now him be the director of planning, research and statistics. The Oga for money and office matter Alabo Boma Iyaye contact the staff of the commission as they take celebrate their 25th anniversary celebration. The director for project, Dr. Victor Antai, contact the staff them for their support. He can talk about the project them where they don't do, and the ones where they go still commission, and the ones where they don't even hand over self, and all still follow for the 25th celebration. Still on Talk, the chairman of the staff union of NDDC, Comrade John Achoreturi, come hail the Oga of NDDC as he used carry the welfare of staff put for him head. Last, we can carry the story of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. We donate some equipment, we will make people with disability live better life. And this one happened for Yenegua inside Bayelsa State. I beg, make una no go anywhere. We dey come back. Honor, welcome back. The Niger Delta Development Commission NDDC don't donate some things to take help some people we get disabilities, and this one happened for inside Yenegua, Bayelsa State. The Oga of NDDC, Dr. Samuel Buku, can tell these people with their body know they okay, say make them always be positive and make them no make anything make them feel bad. And he talk this one for the awareness program where them organize for inside NDDC office for Yenegua, Bayelsa State. Engineer God knows Alamesia will be the director for NDDC for Bayelsa State. Now he talk on behalf of Dr. Obuku. He come encourage say make people they support people we get disabilities. He come say life na better gift from God and we suppose they proud of ourselves. He say NDDC they ready to do better things. We go benefit everybody. We they for the Niger Delta. Say no be the first time be this and it no go be the last time too. The NDDC Oga compromise say then go always they help and support people we get disabilities. The technical advisor on NDDC matter to the Bayelsa State Governor we name na Honorable Inyenye Kuro Matthias. He can say the program makes sense because now the first time be this where people we get disabilities go gather plenty like this. Person where they front this program now Dr. Daniel Smile George. Contact say even people where they down don't follow for people where their body know they okay. Him say to always talk about people where they down, go encourage them to find help early so that it go help reduce people where their head know they okay for the society. Chairman of the people who get disabilities na Mr. Ekpomokumo Mayor come thank NDDC for the things we then don't donate for them. The Niger Delta Development Commission NDDC donate plenty things wey be wheelchairs, clutches, walking frames, mobility aids for people wey get eye problem and ear problem too. Country people, make una always dey remember say Niger Delta na we own. Make we continue to dey preach peace. Country people, we thank una wey sit down listen to all our yarnings this morning. Abeg no forget to always listen to this ogbonge program wey dey happen every week by this time for this same station. My people, na still NDDC Tori time be this. Una well done. This story na Lakeview Communication Production where they collaborate with the Corporate Affairs Department of Niger Delta Development Commission wey be NDDC na in carry am come on a domot.
The station with the...
As the voice of the people, we make sure that no one misses out. On Today 95.1 FM, there's something for everyone.
Our tech show, because tech is new money. Our kids show, because we love the little ones.
Our Gospiration, because it's the moment of truth. Our High Life show, because high life is vintage.
Our sports show with the adrenaline. Our midnight show, because we care about your love life.
Our nostalgia drive, because old is gold.
Our show for young people because Gen Z code is on.
Our Pidgin Bit because na Naija we dey. Our book review because books are a mirror. Our big stories because big things only.
Our health shows with seasoned health experts because we care that you're healthy. Our eyewitness report because we want to hear from you. Our reggae show because Rastafari.
One love.
Today 95.1 FM. Today's quest. Today 95.1 FM. Today's hustle. Today 95.1 FM. Today's connect. Today 95.1 FM. Voice of the people.
Today 95.1 FM. Where news meets insight, sports meets passion, and entertainment meets excellence. Expert analysis from seasoned professionals and our top analysts, informing, educating, and entertaining you. Your voice, your station. We are the voice of the people.
Check and balance. Waiting before account balance. Make a man raising life no balance at all. We all finding balance. One man's food is another man's poison. More reason why I could do my thing. Always originality in my genes.
Today, 95.1 FM.
Today, 95.1 FM.
All right, thank you for joining us. Welcome to Eyewitness Report on this wonderful 24th day in the month
of August.
24th. I'm running fast.
14th. Where are you running to?
I'm running to...
You know that comedy. Why are you running?
I am running to the...
You want to get to December?
Yes.
All right.
I'm running
we'll get there soon.
To the promised land.
Mm-hmm.
Will you eat lice?
No, I don't eat lice.
You will not eat lice?
Rice, I won't.
Why?
You can eat lice if you want now. You can eat lice now. Go ahead.
Won't you eat lice?
I don't follow you do that one. Anyway, welcome to Eyewitness Report.
the thing that your eyes saw that you want to talk about. It is that hour. Now is that time to tell us about it, right? What your eyes saw, what your ears heard, what your mouth, said.
Even the one that
Send all of them to
happened
us.
inside.
Call us and tell us your eyewitness report. I'm not. See now, I did not say inside your house, so you're the one putting it. You're the one putting it in my mouth. Anyway, what happened in your community, your area, you're on the road, on the streets, in your community, school, whatever, wherever that something happened. Now is the time, now is the hour to share with us, to call us in. Yes, the hour has come to say it as it is. If you see something, please say something. 0810-951-0951. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Innocent. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right.
Yeah, I've seen the names of those that are appointed board members in the state, and I'm not very comfortable with it. I want to ask, when our governor comes to office, are you telling me that he will be forced to work with those persons, or is he no more the governor of this state? I don't really understand what is happening in this state. Left to me for the governor, I think he has to just resign. No, let him just throw in the towel, because he can't tell me that every department of the state has been appointed and all the officers have been appointed and imposed on him. Meanwhile, he is the governor. What this injustice is not only to the governor, it's to the whole people of this state. All the people of this state, this injustice is meted to all of us. So let us all be keeping quiet. Let us all be keeping quiet, thinking that it's only Governor Sin that is being affected. Thank you very much. Innocent is my name.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening, Agamaswe.
Go ahead.
Good evening, Agamaswe.
Yes, go ahead.
Agamaswe, I've been crying every day. My local government, okay, local government is my local government. I've been crying every day. My community, that is no person from a walking down, okay, local government has become okay, chairman. Now, every day I've been crying to the FM, my eyewitness. God has done it for us. God has done it for a walking down. God has done it. It's my minister has bring someone as to be a chairman in a walking down. Look at Mokwana and look at Yoba. I'm so happy. So that this Deeper High Road, you know, remember when they are working Port Harcourt Ring Road. They are nurses. The whole radio station, River State, Port Harcourt. Wherever you are going, Rumola, Rumokuta, pass through Mokwana and Deeper Life Road, connect with data. So I'm crying. No, what person has become what chairman. So thank God, God hear my prayer of wonder for Jesus. SCT minister hear my prayer, hear my cry and crying. So God has done it. Somebody from a kingdom want to become what chairman. They will do something in my community. They will do something in my community. My is local government. Every day, FM, my eyewitness, I want this. Nobody has become a chairman at all kingdom. So I'm so happy. Me, I wonder for Jesus. I'm so happy. I beg, I want to thank this SCT minister. I want to say thank you to him. My SCT minister, make out, Chief Barrister SCT we can make out for him to hear my cry. No Akpo person has become Obepo chairman. Since Obepo was great. He's caretaker. So I'm so happy. Please, yesterday we went to campaign. I told my chairman to be. He said, you need to hear my voice today, friend. That Deeper Life Road, many things he will do my community, even transformer. So I'm so happy. So I want to vote for him. I'll vote for him.
All right, thank you very much. This is eyewitness, not political witness. Good evening.
Damason, I want to ask whether that man they do advertisement for. I'm so happy. What about
go ahead, sir.
Is he indigenous of River State? That man is indigenous of River State.
Yes, he is.
He's doing campaign. He's so happy.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead with your eyewitness.
Maxwell, I'm calling from Ojibo, Obed Simon.
All right, sir.
For me, the governor of River State, I have love on that young man. But since all these things is happening, I want to advise him, if I thought that he's listening, let him resign and just keep in peace with himself. Let him resign because there is nothing he can do in that office again. He's going to be boy for that
All
office.
right, thank you. Eyewitness, not political witness. Good evening.
Good evening, Lucky Maxwell.
Go ahead, sir.
Greetings to you.
Yeah, greetings to you too.
Yes, very quick one. Lucky Maxwell, I have talked about the road from Ahoda Junction to Abua Odua local government area. And I will continue to talk about it. Because the only Mula refinery in River State is situated in Obele, which Obele, Oshiboko, my community, and Ogmeze are host communities. Otare is part of it because they contribute. And the haulage coming out or going into that facility is huge. The company has been struggling to maintain that road such that the haulage business can continue seamlessly. But it's all about struggle. The road is bad. The government should put the budget this year on to allow that from our order. It's a local government area. It's not a village. It's not a hamlet. Let that area open because of the economic activities going on there. Having said so, when you come from Eleme Junction, as if you are going to Eche, through Eleme Road to Igbo, you get to Chekocho. That's a community you meet as you are going. That community I was made to understand the name is Umogodo. There's a primary health center there. Lucky Maxwell, if you see the primary health center, the other day I was driving, I had to pull back. If you see the health center, you pity River State indigents. You never believe that such a hospital can be in River State. You think we are in South Sudan. In River State. That's Umebule. Go a little. That junction I've talked about, I used to visit my senior friend. It just up ahead. The Umebule to Igbo. And Umebule houses over 50 oil wells. The federal government gives money to River State. There's 13% oil derivation revenue. Why are the people who have oil and gas, why is the government not taking care of them? As cheap as hell. I don't think I will bear a child anymore in this planet Earth, except in the next generation. How about those who are having wives, intended husbands and wives, that they will need that health facility? It's poor and it's bad. The next coming government should put it into budget to see how they will, should do something fast about that health facility there. Good evening. God bless you and bless your station.
Thank you. Yes, please, go ahead.
Hello, Master. Good evening.
Go ahead, sir.
I'm calling every day about this Umebele Road. I don't know if I can get you. I will even sponsor a few 4-year cars so you can go and witness Umebele Road. Umebele Road. They have many oil wells there. We are suffering that now. I cannot even go my place where I'm staying again. I stay in Port Harcourt weekend ago because I can't go there. So it's very, very bad. So there's nobody to even talk about Umebele. Nobody even talk. I don't know how I can get there. 4-year cars. I would witness to go and witness what we are suffering at Umebele. We are suffering too much. So there's nobody to even talk. The English there, they have no time. Only the non-English is complaining every time. I think somebody should try and talk to, well, if the administrator or anyone to go and talk to help out for Umebele. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Don't forget, you can send voice notes. 60 seconds will do for your eyewitness. Send your voice notes on WhatsApp. Send regular messages. Send WhatsApp messages. Good evening.
Welcome, Maxwell.
Go ahead, sir.
I greet you and your colleague in the
Yeah,
office
good
there.
evening.
There is something my son called me from RSU here in UST. He's doing chemical and petroleum engineering. Is there any information which I know that it is always there in the public domain that the time bound for academic section for each of the courses, especially engineering, has been increased to 6 years? Hello?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Did you hear my question, sir?
I'm not in a position to answer that question because I don't know.
Okay, but you've not heard something of that nature, eh?
No.
I now want to put it that if they have increased it by the federal government, those of them that their parents are struggling to send their children to the higher institution, how would they be able to cope? 4 years, 5 years, they cannot meet up. Some of them even die along the line. What are we going to do in this country? It's entire me on. It tire me on. It is well.
Thank you very much for your time. Let's see if we have messages here. The message number is 0701 933 9962. Eyewitness Report is your program. It's a time where you have to talk. You have to talk. You understand? So call the numbers, send a voice note. Talk. We want to hear you. Is that okay? Yes, we want to hear you. Zero 0810 9510 951. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, please.
I'm calling from education.
All right.
I don't know about the street lights. They have started again. How many months now? There's no street light working in Port Harcourt. And we know how this education is. There's no police. There's no security. And these bad boys at the education, they always drop people's bags. At least they like to help. There's no street light. Don't know. The sole administrator should try. Don't know. I don't know who to call in fact. If you do give us this street light. And the JT at this my one market is dirty. That place is smell too much. Don't know what they are doing. That place is so smelling. Should do their job. They are not here to be appointing people. The little one that they will do, they will not do it. All what they are doing is to appoint people. The street light is very, very important for our security. When they carry their politics, they worry about security issues. Because the security of the citizens, before they do their politics, please, they should on the street light. Please. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. All right, you have any complaint, you have any issue, please bring it up on Eyewitness Report. Let the world hear you. Ali Bongo will say, make noise. Make noise. I asked Ali Bongo, when you were eating, did you invite me? Now you want me to make noise with you? Oga, I'm just going to make my own noise. I will not make noise with you because you ate alone. That's what's going to happen in some African countries. Things will be dug up. Those who stole will be forced to return all what they've stolen from the public. It will happen in Africa one day. And that's when you hear them make noise, make noise. Me, I will not make noise for anybody. Because now that they are driving Escalade and Rolls Royce, they are not putting me at the back seat to also enjoy with them. So why would I make noise when they are in distress? Good evening.
Please, can I talk about football?
No, sir. Football? Eyewitness?
Yes, what happened about our Super Eagles and the
These people.
No, that one's not be eyewitness.
That's also your mind.
Eyewitness, because they are not doing well. They are not doing well. Because of my party.
Thank you, Thank you. Hey, when Henry and Co. they come on board.
You tender that one to them.
Well, for now, let's talk about social health issues, within our surrounding. The state of Chokota, Ikwerengo, and Umebulu Road is very bad. I call on the River State government to come to our aid. These communities are blessed with oil installations. Amadi Linus is my name from Igboiche. Thank you. Amadi Linus. Max, my eyewitness is the youth of this state is too docile to the point they have so handed over their natural rights to the gladiators and the owners of the state. If at this stage they are acting in this puppet form, what will they hand over to their kids as history? Note, nature accounts for everyone's actions. Your eyewitness, please. Bring it on. Good evening. Hello. Good evening.
I want to talk about the Rumokbalari Road. It is very bad, and even the transformer there is very, very bad. Please let the government work on that. Thank you.
Thank you.
All
very
right,
much.
thank you.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
My name is Engineer Chiwendo from Romewosa, Odegi.
Yes,
Mowa local government. Yeah, solar, I believe the solar, NDDC is trying, but solar is not in Romewo now. Romewo is not having solar. Please, I need government to help Romewo, Odegi, Mowa local for solar. Please, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Engineer Chiwendo. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, engineer.
Thank you, sir.
That's the solar street light. The waste within your area, have they been evacuated, packed? As in, if your environment had waste. I saw these boys, I think, was it yesterday afternoon?
They're evacuating some of those places.
So the one in your area, have they packed it or is still there? Is it still there? Please let us know. You have messages there?
Not yet. Please send in your messages 0701 933 9962. You can send a text message, you can send a WhatsApp message to the WhatsApp line. You can also send a 1-minute voice note to the WhatsApp line. I just called out 0701 933 9962. This one says, Maxwell, greetings. So, sole administrator don't leave waiting them send him to do for River State. Come they appoint various positions where the elected governor suppose appoint. The ways been I complained about a few days ago that have stayed up to 2 months alone. Rukwoku by Eneka Road is still here looking at also from Thank God Ability at Ego. Let's check for WhatsApp messages.
Get ready to feel the rhythm, the groove, and the truth. Not just music. This is High Life. From the legends to the latest, we're bringing you the best of palm wine grooves, jazzy horns, and soul-stirring melodies. There was a sound that told our stories, a rhythm that made our fathers dance and our mothers smile. Welcome to The Thrill, a musical journey through time where legends live on and new stars shine. Join us from Mondays to Thursdays, 9 p.m. on Today95.1 FM for the ultimate high life musical show. Don't just listen, feel the music. High Life lives here.
African style. African style. African style.
The station with the...
As the voice of the people, we make sure that no one misses out. On Today95.1 FM, there's something for everyone.
Our tech show, because tech is new money. Our kids show, because we love the little ones.
Our Gospelration, because it's the moment of truth. Our High Life show, because High Life is vintage.
Our sports show with the adrenaline. Our midnight show, because we care about your love life.
Our Nostalgia Drive, because old is gold. Our show for young people, because Gen Z code is on.
Our Pigeon Bit, because na Naija we dey. Our book review, because books are a mirror. Our big stories, because big things only.
Our health shows with seasoned health experts, because we care that you're healthy. Our eyewitness report, because we want to hear from you. Our reggae show, because Rastafari.
One love.
95.1 FM, voice of the people.
And we're back. Yes, of course, we're back. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Go ahead, sir.
Please, I am Patrick. I'm calling from Location Junction by
All
right. I don't know if this is Pastor Ham Facilities number. I want to speak with that pastor, please.
Good evening, go ahead.
Hello, good
Hello.
evening. Yeah, good evening.
Yes, please.
Good evening. Yeah, my name is Salah West.
All right.
My worry here, also I witness pension. concerns me so much because my mother is a retiree, and she has waited for this pension till last 3 months she died. And I heard over the radio, in fact, in your station, the secretary of pensioners came and said they should come for verification. I remember my mother has done that verification for more than 3 times. No pension, no gratuity. In fact, during Amechi time, is when Amechi they retired, Odili time. And Odili didn't pay before Amechi came in. And Amechi said he will not pay. Why Odili tell or not pay? So the group took the government to court then. Amechi National say it's not going to pay as the case is in the court. So now they have to withdraw the case from the court. And waiting for Amechi to pay. He didn't pay until he left the term of lapse. Mike came in. In fact, Mike did not even listen to them after much effort, And that thing has stayed for more than, almost going to 20 years now. So we are not even talking about the gratuity and what about the pension arrears? When the calculator is getting to 20 years. I don't know whether somebody is signing that money and chocolating the money. Let me just put it that way. Or the money is still dormant in government account because somebody cannot serve you for 35 years. After retirement, you will not pay. This woman suffered so much until she died. I buried her last 2 months. So anytime I remember, this pension something. Now they say they come for verification. I don't know. Am I going to go with a letter, death certificate to show that she's dead? Or I don't know how to go about it. Because the man who came in your studio who said he's a secretary of the retiree, your colleague didn't give us time to speak to the man. Because I wanted to ask him, now, some of us, our parents is dead. Who are we going to come to represent? What are we going to do? Because that money involves a lot of money, millions. You can't just go like that. So, my brother, that is my worry and also my eyewitness, I said, let me just share it tonight. If there's anybody that can help me, tell me what to do. Am I to go and represent, or am I going to go with certificate of death, obituary? I don't know.
All right, thank you, sir.
Worry then.
I'm sure a lot of people are listening. So, if you have any solution to the issue he just raised, please do that. We'll take the short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Okay, all right. All you need to know about this one is that
95.1 FM. Such a unique dial.
Oh, what did happen now? No bonus for all my lines. No panic, as MTN don't carry better gist come. Every 6 minutes you talk, MTN go dash you 3 extra minutes. Fiam to enter MTN better gist. Dial *123 *2 *1 hash or text BG to 312. T and C's apply.
95.1 FM, voice of the people.
And we're back.
Yes, we're back indeed. The man who just called in earlier before we went for that commercial break talked about the mother who couldn't access pension arrears, and mom is now late. Will the money just go, as in the arrears, will it just go like that? A whole lot of things are wrong in our nation. Instead of us to, develop, to keep on developing, moving forward, we are retrogressing. Everything is now manual, man, here and there. We are retrogressing, in this 21st century where technology is now taking over. You can stay here and do an interview with a company in the US, in Australia, in China, in Japan. That's where the world is going to. They are beginning to use AI to do medical surgery. That's where the world is going to. We are still doing physical verification. I remember when I traveled to Lagos for an interview way back then, and then subsequent interviews I did had always been on Zoom. Whether it's visa interview, whatever it is. Visa interview, I think that one they do it physically. But I think we should get to that level where all this, we have accurate data, and then you can verify these things without people coming from their houses. When someone is dead, the system already puts things in place. I was talking with a civil servant yesterday, and I said, they say civil servants are thieves. Now, I'm not holding some civil servants, though, that they are corrupt. Let me put it that way. Now, I'm not holding brief for them. But let me ask you a simple question. When civil service was civil service, that the moment you get into the civil service, you have this, you have what do you call it, the low-cost houses being built then, and then you pack in, they are collecting small money from your... Were we having this kind of issue, as in the level of corruption we're having today? Truth be told, except you have the fear of God in a high dimension, if they put you in an office that money flows through, and you look back, you don't have one single apartment for yourself and your family in the city, you don't have one in the village, chances are that you will help yourself. Let us not deceive ourselves. Most people are under pressure. That's why when they get into one small office, they want to recover all they've lost, because the system is so chaotic, in the sense that it's only probably mostly the bourgeois that are benefiting from the system. So the medical doctor, the nurse, the civil servant, the pharmacist, call it the lecturer, does not have anything to go home with. So they look at their counterparts that have retired over the years. You see some lecturers retire without one house. You ask, what has he been doing with his money? How much do you pay the average lecturer? How much does the professor goes home with compared to their counterparts in other parts of the world? I'm asking. And he has children. Are his children going to a free school, quality free school? Do they get free medicals? Because these are all the things that, of course, will chocolate money from your hand. So even if you are earning 500,000-700,000, you just know that it's not enough, because the areas that government is supposed to intervene in terms of healthcare, free education, and co, they are not intervening. So you will have to sort out those responsibilities all by yourself. Feeding collects mostly about 50 to 60-70% of what you earn, because there's inflation, the price of foods staple foods have gone up. So that man now has an opportunity to be in an office that money flows. You say he won't help himself. Leave the deceit. He will help himself. The man knows he has 3 years to retire as a professor, as a PhD holder. And then he has no house. He's still living in a rented apartment. He's approaching 60 or 60 something. He's thinking, how will he cope after retirement? And then somehow he now gets into an office and money is flowing. 50 million, 100 million, they flow. You go first collect your own. No? You just go build house. No? Let us not deceive ourselves. So we must create a system where low-income earners can get the vitals of life, the basics of life, which is housing, free education for their children. When all these things are settled and you don't need to know anybody, for instance, when you get a lecturing job in a university, how many of those lecturers have accommodation? How much are you earning to rent a house? And you will now marry if you were single, or if you're already married. By the time the first child, second child comes in, responsibility is increasing. So we must create a system that rewards these guys. We must create a system where the teacher, the lecturer does not need to worry about these basic things. That's why we need to have the right people in government. When you have the right people at the seat of power, they will not be buying new jets. They won't be buying, they will use the old ones, because the old ones are still new. They will not use public funds to buy new ones and be traveling, all over the world. When people are grappling with poverty, they don't have the basic things of life, which is housing, education, free for doctors, children, for nurses. In fact, everybody who is working for government, they need to have these basic amenities. Am I correct? So the little you earn, you focus on food, and then you can save. So you know that at the end of the day when you retire, and then we should put up a system. Not that when you retire, it's to come for verification. Come the second time, come the third time, come the fourth time. Before you know it, the man will die, the woman will die. For the children to access his gratuity and pension is a problem. You hear governors say, I know they pay, and as if it's their father's money. It's quite unfortunate. And we support these guys, so we support them. So, and that's why they don't want to put in the system. If you have a computer and you have your Microsoft on, you know, or you're doing coding, by the time you're done with the coding and you impute everything, whatever command you give to that software, that's what it will do. So once it's time, it will just, that's why when these banks, when you do a transaction, and then the money didn't get to the recipient, I usually tell people, software and a human being do them. Why would I go to the bank to go and complain? You put in a command that once the thing does not get to the recipient, it should reverse immediately. I am not supposed to now pay my transport. The fault is yours. Then I'm now paying my transport to your bank physically when what I did was online. I mean, we are not fools now. At least we did small computer here and there. So they should come and tell me that when the transaction didn't go through and the recipient, like Rona, didn't receive the money I sent to her or the money she sent to me, that I will now pay transport. Why don't you put in that system the same software that will immediately restore the money? Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to taking calls and messages. Good evening.
Lucky Maxwell. Good evening. I like your program, Eyewitness Report. I'm calling you from Kana local government.
Go ahead, sir.
And my name is Baker. The home of the human rights activist, the late Kesaro Wiwa. There is no road to that community. No road. Even Nepal light, there is no Nepal light. Even there is no even gutter safe. Even in the entire Ghana self, in the entire Ward 11, Ghana local government Ward 11, there is no light. Even the solar, where they are being allocated to 400 to each villages, most of the villages, they are still in darkness. That is my eyewitness report. Thank you, Mr. Maxwell.
Thank you, sir. When you hear the name Ken Saro-Wiwa, that man probably is not getting the kind of honor he's supposed to get. I don't know. But time will tell.
Good evening, sir. I walked past the Ikoku flyover stretch coming from Olu Obasanjo Road on Sunday, and the whole place was a mess. I wonder how people could live and do business around that area, because the filth and stench I experienced on that road nearly got me throwing up. The flyover itself has been covered up with dirt. What is happening with us? Dixon. Son says Maxwell, an Highlander, as a result of overspeeding, missed his way into Eliozu Canal. The vehicle is still inside the canal as we speak. Motorists should minimize their speed limits. Matthew Sam Jr.
Good evening.
Hello.
Go ahead, sir.
Uncle Matt, good evening.
Yes.
Good evening, sir. My eyewitness that I want to say is, I'm calling you from, my name is Prince Michael Batte. I'm calling from Kana local government. My eyewitness is in my own community. All these solar lights that they pass around everywhere in Luawe, as a whole in Babe. I don't know whether if they are doing man no man in this life. Everywhere is full with darkness. And NGDC told us that they are doing massive project work in River State. What's happening in my own community? No solar light,
no NEPA light. And people there are suffering. What is happening? That is why I contributed. Let me ask NGDC. When they give us this project, why can't they come and check or ask the people that they give the project what is happening or what is going on? That's why I call. Thank you so much, Uncle Maxwell.
Thank you.
Love your program.
Solar light originally is supposed to be part of the amenities that would be installed when a road is being constructed. Unfortunately, NDDC, they carry and they shine now. That's Nigeria for you. I and my colleague, was it Queen? Yes, we saw something on TV. They were inaugurating, is it TV machine? Tuberculosis in one of the northern states. And she just shook her head and said, "Ha, Nigeria, you're inaugurating tuberculosis machine. TV station is there to cover it. As in, are we okay? What are you inaugurating? Something that ordinarily you should buy. You are now inaugurating it. Inaugurating as if you brought an angel from heaven. So everybody should come, fold their hand, be opening their mouth, say, hey, see angelo, see angelo. As in ordinary tuberculosis machine that all hospitals are supposed to have, or major centers are supposed to have. You're supposed to just buy it quietly. In fact, we're supposed to have it there. So when people it's supposed to be a normal thing. It's like buying a laptop and then you are now inaugurating it. Rona, you bought laptop.
Yeah, no.
Then you called everybody in the compound.
Come and record, though.
I buy laptop, oh, Mona, come, oh.
Good evening, Maxwell. The waste within Eliozu by Farm Road is too much. The sole administrator, Ibas, has left his primary assignment to politics, appointing loyalists into various agencies. What an aberration. Matthew Sam Jr. from Mikodi Ngeme. We have a voice note here. Yeah, we have a voice note here.
Hello, good evening. Yes, I'd like to talk about our refuse disposing pattern. Most times, I see dirt all over. People pack their dirt into cellophane bags, and when they go to dispose it, they just empty the bags and go with the bags. And these scavengers are not helping matters. They come and they scatter dirt everywhere. River State was not like this before. It used to be very clean, but now it's so dirty. Then there is this thing they use in covering the road. This I don't know if I call it metal things that are around where the drainage is passed. You find out that they have stolen it in a lot of places, and it is very dangerous because when it's raining or someone that is not used to that road can fall into that thing, that hole. I don't know
when civil service was civil service,
who were to call, who were to talk to make sure that deaths are disposed properly. If possible, when they build a place where people can go and empty their debts. Because when I was little growing up in River State, we have all these rules. Children don't, your hand will not even reach for the children. It's adults that go to empty their debts. But now, children just go pour the debts and take away their cellophane bags and all of that, or their buckets, whatever they go with. It's really not nice. Thank you.
Okay, if you're doing a voice note, please tune down the volume of your listening device. So that's this thing, because Auntie did her voice note and my voice was at the background. Please, so we can hear what you're saying.
Well, good evening, Maxwell. I am Tammy in Port Harcourt. I have an eyewitness report. Please, I need you to clear me. I went to the office of a police officer, a top-ranking police officer today, and I discovered that he has removed the image of the governor, Simfobara, and he puts the one of the sole administrator there. I just want to know, is it supposed to be that way? Is it lawful? I just want to know. Maybe I'm out of blues here. Maybe I don't even know exactly what is going on. If he is right to have taken out the image of the substantial governor and then put that of a sole administrator. That's the report. I just need to get clearance, please.
Go ahead. Good evening.
Good evening, Maxwell.
Wellington.
Maxwell, today just they give me joy. But nevertheless, today is Thursday. And I see some people going around with boards, impounding people that they're environmental people. Impounding people in the street that they're enforcing. I don't know whether it's street environmental or that Thursday environmental. Is it supposed to be for the market? And a lady, I listened to a voice note. Master, sincerely, the Ministry of Environment, the Environmental Sanitation, supposed to have a department that should be issuing bags. People, tell them how to dump, when to dump, the kind of rubbish you need to dump at the reception centers. They used to have planters. People won't stop this surveillance. Please, you can't hear these bags. These bags are being issued to market women. And these people moving with cars, what are their jurisdiction? Is it to go to the street or to the market? This Thursday sanitation is meant for market women to enable them the kind of refuse they produce to control the refuse within the daytime. Somebody should enlighten us. We want to know. Some people moving to impound people, even when you do your own sanitation, just wait till the time 10 o'clock. It's Thursday now a general sanitation within River State or meant for the market. I think somebody within that office should enlighten us. Let us know so that we know those who are moving illegally to impound people after they must have done their sanitation. And then, before this time, when you have this sanitation, you see this truck or otherwise called compactors within those areas of the market. As soon as this refuse comes out, they evacuate it immediately. And that is what Rwanda could be able to be doing. And then put these planters in order to enlighten the people along that area. Nobody is doing sensitization anymore within Rwanda. And this bags are produced by River State government. Are you getting it? People who are not well enlightened are given the authority to impact people who don't know environmental laws and don't even know when to dump, how to dump, where to dump. They just put out in bus, move around just to make money. And they give you papers telling you that you're selling or you're doing this within the street houses. They should tell us somebody to come from Rwanda to educate us. Because I think that is an avenue to extort the river people. Even without people parking the refuse, people are calling everywhere thinking, and you're going around with boats trying to arrest people that they don't do sanitation. You guys are supposed to evacuate. Have you evacuated their spot? The market women, are you watching them to clean the market within that spot? I think they should enlighten us and to evacuate the street. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much. Okay. Let's go here.
Good evening, my brother, Maxwell. My agri next, my community called Kabanga in Kana local government Ngoni land. No NEPA light, no solar light. Let me say the old banga and say, oh, no NEPA light. But some parts get solar light. But my community in Gongong, where I come from, Kabanga, no solar light. Everywhere black. If I'm traveling to village now, I will go buy fuel. Each time I travel to village, I will buy fuel to power my gen. But we are part of Ogoni. We are part of Niger Delta. We are part of Nigeria. This is the Ogoni land where they say they are doing clean up. I don't know where then they do the clean up. And I'm not going to fit there. I tell you, say they are doing it or they are not doing it because to me, I never see anything wey be like saying they do clean up because they suppose they say they should give Ogoni community a portable water, drinking water, and light. That is NEPA light power. The one so-called Niger Delta, NDDC, to solar every community. I no see them for my community. So my brother, I don't know where we are going, but one person want to carry the whole River State for head. And some part of Ogoni, they support him. Say he's doing well. But that is the area that suffer pass in the River State. God bless Nigeria and River State entirely. My name is Nigeria Good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Annalie, and I'm a medical doctor. I discovered that STIs are in the increase right now. We have a lot of people coming, especially the young people in their 20s, coming down with HIV. And it's on the increase. I want us to educate the public to let them know that HIV/AIDS is real and it's still very much around. If people must have sex, they should use protection. At least it will help if they cannot abstain. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Please do a voice note if you can't reach out. Oh, we're running out of time. Let's see. River State is the worst. Well, I don't understand that message and what you're driving at. So, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Hello. Good evening, Master.
Yes, sir. Yeah, last caller.
Thank you. My name is Commander Menele Baton.
All right, sir.
Calling you from the city of Port Harcourt right now. My brother called me in this program, but I'm from Ogoni. I'm from Bidre, from Gokana, local government. And you talk about cleaning up in Ogoni. Not that I'm not responding in negative manner against him, please. Nobody should understand me or misquote me. He does not know what is happening in Ogoni concerning cleaning up or high threat. Federal government is doing everything possible to make sure the Ogoni people live well as it stands today. So he should verify than to come to the radio forum like this to talk. Please, I beg you, my brother, please,
all right, you speak that one to him. But however, if you talk about the high prep thing, it's when you ask some people from this end, they will tell you something different. You ask some people here, they will tell you something different. Is high prep really cleaning Ogoni land? We are not talking about this small chon something. No, we are talking about real cleaning, global standard. That's a discuss for another day. We'll swipe into security and you, the high rate of vehicle theft. Why is it that people's vehicles are being stolen? These are questions we should be asking. What is it that you need to do to save your vehicle? What do you need to do so that you don't park your car?
Come back and see that.
By the time you wake up in the morning,
it's just his tire marks on the floor. You can see.
It has disappeared. What do you need to do? All right, stay with us. Don't go anywhere.
For all my line, no panic as MTN don't carry better gist come. Every 6 minutes you talk, MTN go dash you 3 extra minutes. Fiam to enter
with you. This message is brought to you by Today95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
The station with the...
As the voice of the people, we make sure that no one misses out. On Today 95.1 FM, there's something for everyone.
Our tech show, because tech is new money. Our kids show, because we love the little ones.
Our Gospiration, because it's the moment of truth. Our High Life show, because high life is vintage.
Our sports show with the adrenaline. Our midnight show, because we care about your love life.
Our Nostalgia Drive, because old is gold. Our show for young people, because Gen Z code is on.
Our Pigeon Bit, because na Naija we dey. Our book review, because books are a mirror. Our big stories, because big things only.
Our health shows with seasoned health experts, because we care that you're healthy. Our eyewitness report, because we want to hear from you. Our reggae shows, because Rastafari.
One love.
Today 95.1 FM, today's quest. Today 95.1 FM, today's hustle. Today 95.1 FM, today's connect. Today 95.1 FM, voice of the people.
Alright, thank you for joining us. Security and you is what we're looking at. Why are people's vehicles being stolen? What is it that you can do to keep your vehicle safe? Okay? You buy a car of 3 point something, 4 point something million. Cars are expensive now. Unlike during Good Luck's time, when small Toyota Corolla 650, 700. You give someone money, the person goes to Cotonou. You give him money today. In 3 days' time, he has arrived. Mazda 323, who was even buying it? Now, taxi drivers, they buy that one. People don't usually buy that car for normal family use. No, it was for taxi and all that. But today, if you see Mazda 323, you'll be very, very happy because it's expensive. I tell you, 3-4 million. Yes. Now, we did a report and we discovered that the Tokumbo imported cars, people no more buy them. People prefer to buy used Nigerian Tokumbo. That's the one where Papa Nkechi don't use for like 5 years. The Tokumbo, you want to resell them. Maybe he has 3 cars, 4 cars. At the advent of this administration, price of fuel now went up. And then the man says, what am I doing with 4 cars? Sell this one, sell this one. Make I use and feed my family. That's the one people want to go and buy. So after buying such a car, no protection, nothing. You just buy it. You even do Thanksgiving, you eat rice, and that's all. And then you packed it. Tomorrow morning, it looks like the thing just vanished like willy willy. And then you start crying. No, don't get to that level. Mr. Smith is a security expert. He is the CEO of Snow.net Security Nigeria Limited. When it comes to AI and security management, he's an expert. He's there. I don't know why he doesn't want to go and lecture. He does not want to lecture in our Nigerian universities. But I think he should be considering that. Mr. Smith, good to have you.
Mr. Maxwell. Good evening. Good evening, listeners, once again. Welcome back to Security and You. Like we have always been asking, how secured are you if you're listening to me? Just like Mr. Maxwell, I just introduced, listening to us, do you have a vehicle? And if you do, do you have security device installed in that vehicle? It's very important that we help ourselves, and we also need to be intentional when it comes to do with security. Yes, we talk about security with the state, federal, and all what, but security, a physical security, is something I think we need to look into recently to know exactly how we can help ourselves. Yes, last 2 weeks, Nigerian police reported recovering of about 22 vehicles.
That's huge. Right?
Yeah, and as such, I was in a program last week, Saturday, and I was asking a question. I say, imagine that your car is among those ones that have been stolen and probably recovered. It will look like a prodigal son story where it was stolen and all that. But the truth remains that as Nigerians, we need to come to terms that things are very expensive. Come to talk of car, when you were introducing it, you said people no longer buy Tokumbo car. They now go for there's something called direct purchase. Now they now buy second hand, third hand, fourth hand. I can even tell you that people no longer even go there. They go to mechanic
to go and buy,
to go and look for someone that has a car that had abandoned it in the mechanic, so they could just revive it,
change the do half engine,
change engine, change one or two things. That is how far we've gotten to, because a few years back, you see there were cars you could see for even 700,000 as a direct Belgian car. But now you see there's this Camry we call Tiny Light. It's one of the affordable cars then. But you see, direct version of that car is almost 7 million. And then I remember it was a car
it's a new car.
It was a car that you could actually dash somebody. Then 600, 700,000, you could actually dash somebody that car. It also affects everything, even our phones. Hardly can you get a good phone for even 250,000. So you see, things are very expensive. As such, being a vehicle owner, one thing you should do is to look for how you can secure your vehicle, how you can protect your vehicle. And now you see people complaining from vehicle theft from the supermarket, from the car park, from expressway. I mean, these things happen. Come to talk of it, police recovering 22 vehicles. In Nigeria in 2024, we have the data that police recovered 1,519 stolen vehicles. 1,519. That's in 2024. And in 2025, between January to now, they've recovered over 250 vehicles. Fine. Now, Nigeria will have issues with data. So when people tell you we have recovered 1,500 and something, then you know that to an extent is higher than that. But imagine 1,519 stolen vehicles, and you still listening to me, you still don't have this. You see, Mr. Maxwell, most times I just begin to think how we behave in this side of the world. That somebody we try to afford that and a vehicle, and you cannot afford a security to that vehicle. Same thing, I was talking in a 6-star station. Somebody will build a house worth millions, but when it comes to a padlock that he will use for that house, he will just put on in his left pocket and bring out 2,000-3,000 naira and give to the gate man to go and buy padlock. Now you're using a padlock of 2,000-3,000 to lock a house of 100 million. This is how far we have gone when it comes to do with security. That is why this program is on, so we could actually know how to protect ourselves. Having this figure, what are the trend flashpoints? Where do you think vehicle can actually be stolen? Yes, somebody went for a wedding and he was looking for where to park his car. When I saw him, I parked and I went for that wedding. So he took time when he came in. And I said, what happened? He said, my brother, I cannot park my car outside. I was looking for a compound where they will give me access to park the car. I said, what's the problem? He said, don't know what is happening, So this you can actually take off from you by going to look for one of the vehicle tracking devices or maybe security. Maybe as we go down, we will look at exactly what it is. Now, what is the government doing as regards reducing vehicle theft in Nigeria? We're going to go there. I think they are doing excellently well anyway. Yeah, but we just also need to know, because Nigerians were ones that are difficult to adapt to a new system. Yes, there is something that is introduced by the Nigerian police that is called ECMR. That's a electronic center of a vehicle registration. You see, that electronic registration system is effectively working. Between 2024 to 2025, within that system, over 400,000 vehicles had been recovered. Yeah, what that is this. Every vehicle must be registered in that central database. If you have a new vehicle now, when I say new vehicle, I'm not talking of like you said, direct Belgium. I'm talking of third hand, fourth hand. Probably you bought it from someone. If you're going to register it now, once you send the document of that vehicle, they will know the first user, they will know the second user, they will know the third user. As such, if that vehicle is stolen, at that point, they will know that this vehicle does not belong to this, it belongs to this. That's a very good system that the government has introduced. But unfortunately, people are not also supporting and encouraging that. We do not sometimes go through process. We don't like going through process. What we do is a shortcut. You call somebody and give a vendor your car document to go and renew a car document for you. And you know what we can do here? People just just print something, type, stamp, and give you. These things are not properly registered in the system. As such, making your vehicle very, very vulnerable. Listening to me also, if you have vehicle, I think you should also go and do this e-registration. This CMR, it is very, very important. It is for you, for your own good, not even for the good of the people that are implementing it, because it's the security of your car. We've seen issues where vehicles are stolen. By the time the buyer wants to register, is flagged already, and as such the vehicles are being recovered. So it is something that we need to encourage. It's something that we need to go to see how we can get and register our car. So we'll talk about 5 critical causes of vehicles stolen and all that. We have organized syndicates, and this is what the police are trying to see, how they can actually off these syndicates in terms of it. Most times we talk about car theft within here. Most times these cars are stolen and taken to cross-border area, taken to different countries, and as such, imagine when your car is stolen here and is being taken to another country. The possibility of recovering it is just very low. As such, we still say kudos to the Nigerian police for what they are actually doing. Now, second is document and plate number forgery. This is just what I just said. Instead of us to do some things ourselves, even if not to do it, we can actually use our phones. These things are online. We could actually make sure and monitor that things are done properly. But when you give it to vendors to go and register, you may not know the kind of document they are giving to you, and as such, keeping your car vulnerable. Okay, so this is exactly what we need to do. We need to go and make sure that we are registering our vehicle in the appropriate place where it's supposed to be registered and have those documents. And once you do that, then you're going to have the CMRO document, which of course your car to an extent is secured. Now, parking lot vulnerability. You see, it is here in Nigeria that I see when you drive into a hotel and you park in a 5-star hotel and you just look by the side, you see car parked at owner's risk. Most times I just imagine why my car should be parked at owner's risk, even in an organization such as that. But exactly what we see around here. So even in the supermarket and all that. So imagine a place you're going to patronize, do business, and they're telling you that the car you came with is parked at owner's risk. I mean, it doesn't sound well, but then what it means is that you just need to make sure at every point in time your car is secured and protected. So I mean, we'll get to the types of vehicle security that you need to put in your car. We'll get to that point, but as you're parking in every lot, you make sure the lot is secured, because you can't go to a well-reputable and known organization to park your car and you just look by the side. What you see is car parked at owner's risk. Invariably, they are telling you that they cannot even secure your car. So your car is at risk. That's to tell you that you need to be intentional in making sure that your car is secured. Now, how do you know that your cars are vulnerable? We have levels of security layout. We have level 1, level 2, and level 3. And how do you know as a car owner that you need an urgent attention to your car? Listening to me now, if you're a car owner, you can actually do this experiment with your car. Go inside your car, maybe tomorrow morning or this night. When you start your car, try to pull out the key of that car, your vehicle security. That's why I said we're going to be looking much this period on physical security, because we need it. People are being victim of this. So do that experiment and let me know, and probably go to our social media to tell us what you've seen. But the truth remains that if you're able to pull out your car key from the ignition when the car is on, then it means you need more security in your car. Key cloning is there. You see, every technology that comes have advantage and disadvantage. Yes, there is this aspect of scanning our cars. Whenever your car has issue, you just take it to car technician to scan. We say these people, they use computer to detect fault. Yes, it's good, but those OBD they also use, it extracts every information from the car. Most times these people also use this to also clone our car, not just deliberate, because you don't even know who is working with who. So whenever you take your car and the OBDs, they try to scan and all that, every information in the car goes to the system. Yes, they repair what they recommend, what is the fault, but in a case, worst case scenario, they could also use that particular information to clone your car. So most times what some of these people do, just like the POS people, you still see fraudsters inside the POS business. So you also have these people inside the car technician and all that. So we just need to be very careful by fixing in our own car security device. Now, what types of car security device do we have? Yes, let's just look at the types of vehicle security device we have. Most times when we talk about vehicle security device, people will just run to look at vehicle tracker and they tell you it's expensive. Yes, like I have said, if you're able to get a car for 1 million, I do not think that less than 100,000 will stop you from protecting and securing that car. And of course, if you've not been a victim of vehicle theft, you will not understand the pains it costs for one to just come out and the car you parked, you can't find it again. I mean, that trauma doesn't leave because it remains there. Imagine just like we're talking now, just go outside there and the car is no longer there. I mean, you can't even imagine it for your enemy. So it's something that you need to try to improve your layout. Now we have visible deterrent, which is the vehicle, a steering wheel lock. We have steering wheel lock. In fact, on Saturday, I was also in a program. So when I finished, I told them that I'm giving out 5 vehicle, steering lock for free. Yes, I gave out that 5, and I said I only have 5. But by the time we even finish in that studio, over 20-something persons has called for to apply for that steering lock. So I told them, I said, so you know that this steering lock is important, and over time you've not gone to buy it. And let me tell you, those steering locks are less than 30,000. So of course, you can actually buy a steering lock to secure your car. They are less than 30,000. It's something that, in fact, the fuel we buy sometimes in a day is even more than that vehicle security. Exactly. Because I tell you, the rate at which the fuel burns in the car now, sometimes I will even be driving, I'll be looking at the gauge, I'll be imagining what is happening. Because in a day, sometimes 30,000, 20,000, and you keep buying. And what do? So the money you even buy fuel for a week can actually secure your car. And for me, if it will be possible that you park the car and save that fuel money to secure your car, it's also a good one. So we have steering lock that you can actually use to protect your car. We have electronic alarm. There are some cars that when you go close to probably touch the car, it triggers an alarm. Yes, we have vehicles like that. But because we buy most of our vehicles fourth hand and fifth hand, before you are getting it as the end user, probably those functions has actually been probably demobilized and all that. One thing about our technicians is when they lose 5 knots, they will not be able to put back the 5. Back. They will put 3 and tell you that the other 2 doesn't do anything. The people just fix it like that. And you begin to imagine a car factory that will produce bolts or screw for over 10 million cars they are producing, and they just say they are like that. When you take those two of those bolts that are removed from your car, times it by how many cars that the company has produced, it do not tell you that they didn't just put that bolt. There's something that particular thing is actually doing. So as such, before our technicians will walk to theater, and they've disconnected all those alarms. They've disconnected all those alarms. So even when you're even trying to push the car, hit the car, break the car, there is not going to be alarm system. But ordinarily, is part of security. So you need to meet your electrician to return back the installation. Make sure that your vehicle have this one that once the force is applied to it, the electronic alarm will come up. We also have immobilizer. There are things you have in the vehicle that you can actually press. If you don't press your hand there, the vehicle will not start. And these things are installed in the hidden areas and all that. So these things, I'm telling you, they are some of them are less than 20,000. Like the immobilizer is less than 20,000. You can get it for 12,000. You can get it for 15,000. And these things will actually save you. I know of a particular person that his car was robbed around Stadium Road, and they dragged him out and all that. But before they could drive from where, about 5 minutes or thereabout, the car just stopped. As little as that 12,000 naira he used in installing that immobilizer just saved the car. Imagine that he doesn't have that particular thing in his car. What would have happened? So these are devices you can actually access, and I can tell you that these devices are affordable compared to even a pair of just a single tire of your car. So you need to have this. Then we have the tracking device, which actually for me is a little bit upgraded to an extent, because this particular one now you can actually control your car remotely using your phone, even if you're outside the country, provided you have a mobile phone, you can actually control your vehicle. I was telling somebody that I was educating them. Is an organization about vehicle tracking device, and I was telling them that with the new model vehicle tracking device, you can actually remotely off your vehicle, as in using your phone. Somebody was in the US, and the driver used the vehicle to go and carry the children. When he dropped them, he said he wants to, nobody's in the house, fine. He said he wants to go and check something. So he left with the car. And ordinarily, the car was supposed to park at 10TA Road. But as at the time the man checked, it was around past 5. The vehicle, he was seeing it around the Eagle Island. So he called the driver to ask. And he said, "Where are you?" He said, "I'm in the house." He said, "Which house?" He said, "I'm in your house." He said, "Okay."
At Eagle Island.
The man's house is supposed to be NTA.
There's another house at Eagle Island.
So he said he's in the house. The man said, "Okay, you're in the house." He said, "Yes." The man said, "Okay, no problem." The man now shut the car off. Off the car from US. The car off. So he now told the driver, he called the driver again and said, "Please, give anybody that is in the house the key, the car key. Somebody will come and carry it so that you go and pick another thing for me." It became an issue because he said he was actually in the house and the man has shut the car down. So what this means is that there are technologies that you can actually stay anywhere and off your car. This is the kind of security we are talking about. You can also stay there. Distance is not the barrier. So we need to have information. We need to see how we can secure and protect
we
our
need to
vehicle.
take this short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
95.1 FM.
Oh, what did happen now? No bonus for all my line. No panic, as MTN don't carry better gist come. Every 6 minutes you talk, MTN go dash you 3 extra minutes. Fiam to enter MTN better gist. Dial *123 *2 *1 hash or text BG to 312. T and C's apply.
95.1 FM, voice of the people.
And we're back.
All right, welcome back. It's still Security and You, and we're looking at why is it that there's high level of security vehicle theft. Some of the things you can do to protect your vehicle. In the next few minutes, we'll wrap up.
Okay, fine. So we're talking that you can actually have a vehicle tracking that you can remotely off and on your car. You can actually know the location of that car, where the car is. You can actually see a pictorial surroundings of where that vehicle is. You can actually hear voice conversation, whatever they are discussing in the car. In fact, most times when vehicles are stolen, when you initiate that voice conversation, you just be hearing something like, "Don't drive towards NTA, police used to be in NTA, drive towards this and that." These are things you hear, and as such, it's an advantage, and cars are recovered on a daily basis. So you need to key into seeing how you can secure your car. And now, what would the government do as in course of trying to reduce the vehicle tracking device? Most times I just see that the people in charge, sometimes they don't actually go out to see what other countries are doing and see how to do that. Like you have a place in Burkina Faso, that's where you have that Ibrahim Terra. Yes. Burkina Faso, they just introduced a platform where if you want to register a car, one of the requirements is that you have vehicle tracking device in that car. So at the cost of registration, it will be included as part of the registration of your vehicle. So as much as you register a car, vehicle tracking device will definitely be in that car, and that helps the police to do their work, so that at every point anything happen, they can actually go track you. Now, once there is traffic offense and all that, you don't need to be in the brute force pattern of jumping inside somebody's car and all that. All you just need to do is to check the plate number of that car and scan the plate number. You already know that that car has a vehicle tracking device. You can even track that particular person. That's for law enforcement agent, not for any other person. So you see that even when you get to the house, somebody will just send you a form that you defaulted in so place. So you have to pay. These things work in an organized country, but here you see people jumping into people's car And of course, they don't know that is also part of their assault, that they charge people and all that. So what we're saying in the part of the government is that they should look how to make it necessary that people should install vehicle security at the part of the requirement of registering a car. If you buy a car and you're going to do a change of ownership, probably to have it in your name, you should at the same time install vehicle tracking device so that they can transmit that database to the security agencies. As such, it will be very easy when they see a vehicle that they suspect. They don't even need to do much. All they need to do is to log into their system and they will see your name, they will see your vehicle tracking device. They can even try to see if you are actually the rightful owner, because every vehicle tracking device has a generated code that if it's 5, it's different code. So as such, they can actually do that to check exactly who owns this car. So it makes the job easier. You see, we need to begin to be intentional to see how that we secure our car. So listening to me, we have a vehicle. A pastor called me once at a time and said, please, I need 150 vehicle security device in the church. I said, what do you need them for? He said, please, let us know what we can pray for. Yes, let's know what we can pray for. And he did it, and his members installed it, and that's how they got it. So you can actually do that. You can actually go to places, you see these things, vendors are there. It's not like it's too difficult. So secure your car so you will in turn reduce the likelihood of car theft in Rivers State.
Thank you very much. Ukechi Smith Dibia. Follow him on Facebook. Ukechi Smith Dibia, UKECHI. Ukechi Smith, SMITH. Dibia, DIBIA. He's a security expert. He's also a cyber security expert. When it comes to AI and security management, he's the CEO of Snowdrop.net Security Nigeria Limited here in Port Harcourt. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you.
Welcome.
Welcome back. Okay, we have a gentleman here from Search Limited. He has good news. So, what is the good news?
All right. Good evening, people of Port Harcourt. My name is Obi Franklin from All Surge Limited. We are just here to talk about our upcoming study abroad fair in November. Would be coming up live in November. We had a section in March, and we would be having another in November. So we are going to be having representative universities from University of Chester, Wrexham University, Roehampton University, live in Port Harcourt. So it's for individuals out there who are looking out to getting first-hand information on how they can study abroad, how they can. Yeah.
So let's get it careful.
Yeah.
People who want to study abroad.
Yes, who would like to
study abroad.
Yes, who would like to study abroad.
US, UK, Canada, Australia.
We are bringing down schools in the UK. Our
Just
partner,
UK,
yeah. Our
what
partner.
is everybody looking for in the UK? What's on the find governor children, UK. Presidential,
UK.
to go treat malaria, UK. What's going on there?
It's simple. For example, you schooled all your life in the University of Nsukka, and probably if you're hiring someone right now, and all you have is University of Nsukka, your first degree, second degree, third degree, and you have someone, and you're the hiring man, you have someone who has the first degree, University of Port Harcourt, second degree, probably Greenwich University, the UK. Who would you hire among the both of them? I'm asking you.
It depends on it depends if who has sense.
More sense. So the fact is, people judge what they see first before judging content. That's just the reality. So people want to know. Okay, I have a friend who studied in the UK. All right. He was making an application for something, and guess what? He said he threw in his application, and he came out first on the list of people who were selected. So what people should be looking out for, what people look out for when they choose to study abroad is gaining competitive advantage, simply. Aside gaining competitive advantage, is also the leverage to extending your stay after your study period. So after study period.
With all these laws they are bringing out.
Yes, we have I believe you're talking about the white paper decree and the rest of them. Yeah, but the fact, what you need to understand about the UK is UK has a lot of laws. You know, they bring laws, and no matter the laws they bring in, there are also loopholes. There are also pathways to incorporate other stuff. So that's just what it is.
Nigeria always find somewhere to look on.
So that's what it is.
Okay, so representatives will be coming?
Yeah, we have school representatives will be coming. We have Chester University, we have Greenwich University, we have Wrexham University, we have Roehampton University. We had about 5 universities in March in Hotel Presidential. But this time we are hoping to have more than that this time in November. We'll be visiting top university. We'll be visiting the universities in Port Harcourt. We'll be visiting top secondary schools in Port Harcourt who will be looking out to collaborate with us who want to know what we are doing. So we are big on giving people first-hand information, because information is key. So when people don't have information, you know that they are headed for the rocks. So the most important thing we are putting out there is information. Come get first-hand information so you will not be deformed.
So where is it taking place?
Okay, we are going to be having an open house in our office, Suite 19 Milka Plaza, NTO Zoba Road. We're going to be having an open house, Suite 19 Milka Plaza, NTO Zoba Road. And aside that, we'll also be having a stump in specific schools. So probably you have a school, you're out there, you have a school, and you think you have parents who can afford, who want their children to study abroad, but they don't know how to go about it. This is the right time to partner with us, and we would give you exactly what you're looking for.
And that's what people will be looking at when they hear this story now, or this. They'll be looking at which land where I go say and I make I send my picking abroad.
Yeah. So the beautiful thing about it is what we do as a firm. What we do as a firm is we understand that everybody wants to travel, and most people have the narrative that you would have to break a bank to travel. So that's what the narrative we are trying to change. So if you don't have money to travel to the UK, people don't know out there, but Russia is a very nice place to study.
Russia?
Yeah.
With the bomb.
Let me tell you, you are a media person, and for you now, all you're hearing is the bomb.
No, I know what I'm saying. Because ordinary, once you tell someone Russia, they fight.
That's the media stunt you would hear. That's what you see. But we have people still going to study.
No, there are people studying there. Yes, I know. Even in
Russia.
Ukraine.
In Russia. I'm not talking about Ukraine, but I know for sure for Russia. So for Russia, also we have schools, affordable schools, even in Malta. So we could process your admission to study in Malta.
That name Malta.
Yeah.
So it rings a bell.
Yeah. So you could also study in Malta. You could study in also affordable universities in Finland. So these are also other options for individuals out there. So it must not be UK, and you must not break a bank.
So you have the information.
Yes, we do. We have the resource, and we have what it takes to hook you up.
Let's look at the mobile number. People can call, send messages.
To reach out to us, you can reach out to us on a phone number 080-86-710-520.
Yeah, you take it slowly.
Okay, the number again is 080-86-710-520. So
take it again.
I'll take it again. It's 080-86-710-520. 520. You could also check us out on our website www.osojlimited.com.ng. You could check us out on Instagram. You could check us out on our YouTube page. You could check us out on other social handles, and we'll be more than glad to walk you through
Now,
the
the summary of the whole thing is that for those who want their children to study abroad,
yes,
their brothers, sisters, to study abroad, they don't have the right information.
Yes.
They don't know how to go about it.
Yeah.
They can come to
Definitely.
you. They can call this number. You'll be having the seminar.
Yeah.
In November. Okay.
But aside the seminar we are having, our office in Port Harcourt is open 247. So you could come in to make inquiries. Inquiries are free. You just need to book an appointment with us, and you come down to the office. And we'll
take that number again.
The number
in
is
slow motion style.
Okay. The number is 080 86710 We also have myriads of offers across our betting service for individuals who want to go bet in Brazil. Brazil is
to go and do what?
Bet in Brazil. You want to give bets in Brazil.
To go
born Pekin. Yeah. So you there out there, you want to make your wife born Pekin for Brazil.
So play football.
Yeah, the most when we talk say may you go born for Brazil, most people go come they ask say why Brazil? What's in there for Brazil? But this is what you need to understand. Betting in Brazil opens you to avalanche of opportunities. One, the child becomes a citizen. The parent becomes PRO holders. In 1 year you also become a citizen. The grandparents could also benefit from this. So just imagine having a passport that gives you access to over 187 countries.
Brazil, here we come.
Yes.
Call that number again.
The number again is 080 86710
Slowly again.
080-86710
So for those who want to school abroad, they want their sisters, their brothers, their children to school abroad.
Yeah.
You have the information.
We have all the resources. We have all the information.
Affordable schools.
Yes, affordable schools.
And then for those who want to give birth in Brazil, as in you want born for Brazil.
You want born for Brazil,
okay? Yeah. You can call that number. And of course, they will show you the way. They say, follow who know road.
Not so.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time, presenter.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. All you need to know about this one is that
95.1 FM. Such a unique dial.
At a time like this, tell me exactly what you'll be talking about, if not the Chanigos that went to Zanzibar for the Chan competition, a competition for African players who ply their trades in their domestic leagues. I tell you, Tuesday, it was like I was watching a horror movie. But at the end of 90 minutes, I sat down and asked myself, is this the fault of these young boys? Did this issue start today, or this was disaster waiting to happen? On this edition of Global Sports Update, I got a young man that's just been elevated because he comes from a lineage where you become king. He's a sport aficionado, and of course, he's very good at it. He stays in America. He was sent to interview ladies who were playing football in those days. Many years ago, he found a wife in the midst of these beautiful women. Of course, who does not know the first African woman footballer to be adjudged as the best in the whole of Africa? Mercy Akide Udo is not the one we're talking to. The husband is right here with us. Obong Colin Udo is our guest on Global Sports Update. My name is Godwin Enak, and I take a quick break. When we come back on the other side, Colin Udo will be waiting. Did I say Colin Udo? Obong Colin Udo when we come back from this break. Welcome back. Yes, you'll be surprised that I'm adding Obong to his name. A few days ago, in his state, Akwa Ibom State, He went to bury his late dad, and he had to take over the position that was left behind by his late dad. You should tell us what exactly I'm trying to tell you on this edition of Global Sports Update. I'm Colin Udo. Thank you for joining us on Global Sports Update.
Thank you very much, Gordon and Nayana, for having me and for that very interesting introduction. I don't know if I think this has got to be my first interview that I'm doing after my coronation and installation. So you're a lucky man, Mr. Maya, my friend.
I hope we don't have to pay a fine if we don't address you correctly. So how would you want to be addressed? From the sporting fraternity to royalty, as it were. Please let us know so that we don't pay fine.
Gordon, I think you've done it appropriately. Just putting the obong there is enough. But if I were to give the long version, that would be way too much. So just putting the obong in front of the name is good enough to pass. Thank you.
Congratulations once again, Obong Colin Udo. And of course, my condolences. You came to Nigeria to bury your dad. And of course, you have to become a traditional ruler. Now, let's talk about Nigerian football. You're someone that from way back, you edited a magazine that was dedicated to talking about the league in Nigeria. Colin, tell us, what do you think about Nigerian football? Have we taken giant steps forward or we are retrogressing?
I would like to say that we're standing still, but I think when you, all things considered, you're right, I think we're retrogressing because at this point in our football life, we should not be where we are. We should have a league that actually represents what it means to be professional. We should have a league where players can feel well compensated for the work they do. We should have a league where it's able to produce starters in our national team like other countries that we play against. We should have a league where players, are not afraid to stay and not look for the next available opportunity to run to North Africa, South Africa, Europe, sometimes even the likes of Tanzania and Congo. When we start to have a league that encapsulates all of this, then we can say we're making progress. Right now, I don't think we're any better off than we were in 1990 when we first started professional football in Nigeria. And I hate to say that as somebody who has been a part of this league for all of those years. I really, really hate that I cannot, in all good conscience, say that we're making progress.
Colin Udo, to be precise, Nigerians are listening to you right now at home and of course in diaspora. What do you think has been holding down the growth of football in Nigeria, precisely the league? Like you said, we went professional on paper in 1990 and you really said it. We have not progressed, we are retrogressing. Why are we retrogressing?
So the thing is this, look, we can't expect most of these governors to know the details and intricacies of, running a football club, commercializing a football club. These people are more focused on their political interests. So, and that is why we expect that they should appoint people who are professionals in sport, so that those are able to give them, the right advice and direction to move forward with this. And in saying that, we need to be in a position where we're able to execute all of this. So just letting governments continue to fund football just doesn't work. I mean, we've seen it all over the world. Nigeria is one of the very few places in the world where government funds sport. If you look at the best leagues in the world, you don't get that. That model has been shown not to work. And not just in football, whether it's in business or anything else. When government runs an entity, it does not anyway. It is not well. It is badly managed. It's not profitable, and it just does not provide opportunities for innovation, expansion, growth, and profitability. So you need to walk away and detach from this, whole government thing. Unfortunately, there are people, like I said, the engines behind all of these clubs and leagues who are so entrenched in this government system that they will fight anybody who attempts to do that. But it's a fight that needs to happen, and it's a fight that needs to be won. As for the fans, right now, the ones who are coming, if you get maybe 1,000 of them or 5,000 of them paying $100, you're looking at maybe 50,000 naira on a match day. On the other hand, if you get 100 people paying 5,000 naira, that's already almost way more than that. And forgive me if my math is a little bit off, because China actually was not giving me food to eat this, whatever. So, but yeah, we need to be able to maximize gate takings. We need to be able to maximize merchandising. We need to be able to maximize commercial opportunities. We need to be able to maximize paid partnerships and sponsorships. And we cannot do that when we still have the kind of fans who come to the grounds and are not able to add value to the club. And having said that, the product itself also has to improve. I believe I talked about it earlier at some point, that right now we're at a point where we don't have direction in terms of a technical direction of how our teams play, fundamental basics of basic tech, foundational football. We don't have that. So, and when you don't have that, if you don't develop the product, you can't sell. If it's a bad product, you can't sell a bad product. So we've got to develop the product, make it good enough, and then develop all of these other accoutrements that come with it side by side. And when we do that, then we're able to start moving forward.
Wow. But Colin Udo, are you surprised that at this time and age, we still have governors who throw the gate to stadia open match days? I mean, you come into the stadium for free, watch free football, ask for free jerseys, cause trouble, and you just walk away. I don't know, 5,000 naira. Some people will say that is too much. But like I said, the business end of it, our governors don't see football as business. How can we deal with this?
Look, I know times are hard in Nigeria, but a ticket to a Nigeria Premier League game should not cost less than 5,000 naira. And anyone who can afford to pay 5,000 naira should stay away, because we're not getting any value from the current set of fans. They're not buying jerseys. Tickets are what? 100 naira, 150 naira. That is nothing. That cannot pay 1 month's salary for players, So let's get fans who can pay at least 5,000 naira on a match day to go watch an MPFL game.
Let me make you the chairman of the Premier League in Nigeria, Colin Udo. What would be the first thing you would do to rejig the football system in our nation?
That's a really, really good question, Godwin. I guess the first thing I'll do is start from the top. And that means that I'll try to find a way to get myself into the Governors Forum meeting and try to let the governors understand that, funding football should no longer be part of the budget. Let them sell off majority stakes in the football clubs to private individuals and maintain only enough for minority stake to keep those clubs in their states and for the people. But for the most part, let those clubs be on their own. Now, the ones that will survive will survive. The ones that will fall by the wayside will fall by the wayside. By the end of the day, even if we have 10 clubs participating in the Premier League, then we're going to have 10 quality clubs participating in the Nigeria Premier League. Because let's face it, people talk about, football clubs provide youth empowerment, they keep the youth out of danger. But the numbers don't back up that fact. How many players do we have in the Premier League club? Now, by right, we should have 25. But with all of the adults and government players and this and that, let's say 40 players tops. Now, each club has 40 players. If the Premier League is 20 teams, right? So 2 times 40, that's 80 by 10. So 20 times 40, that's 800. So in total, the Premier League employs 800 people as football players. That's the most employees of football club. The rest, doctors, ancillary staff, and so on and so forth, are not up to it. Most of them are even shared resources. Like the doctors come from the ministry, and coaches sometimes. So when you put that up, let's even say for each club, 40 players plus maybe another 10, 20 ancillary staff. So let's say 60 in total. So in effect, the Premier League as a whole, we would say with the clubs directly employ less than 1,500 people in a nation of over almost 300 million. Think about that.
Of course, this is Take One, Take Two tomorrow. Colin Udo. Did I say Colin Udo? Obong Colin Udo. It's a traditional ruler in Akwa Ibom State right now. You'll be joining me tomorrow for the concluding part of the conversation about the Nigerian Premier League and, of course, the performance of the Super Eagles B team in Zanzibar. My name is Godwin Inaknat. Let's keep cruising. Let's keep praying for Nigeria. God bless Nigeria.
The station with the...
As the voice of the people, we make sure that no one misses out. On Today 95.1 FM, there's something for everyone.
Our tech show, because tech is new money. Our kids show, because we love the little ones.
Our Gospiration, because it's the moment of truth. Our High Life show, because High Life is vintage.
Our sports show with the adrenaline. Our midnight show because we care about your love life.
Our Nostalgia Drive because old is gold. Our show for young people because Gen Z code is on.
Our Pigeon Bit because na Naija we dey. Our book review because books are a mirror. Our big stories because big things only.
Our health shows with seasoned health experts because we care that you're healthy. Our eyewitness report because we want to hear from you. Our reggae show because Rastafari.
One love.
Say no to the ordinary. Embrace the extraordinary, because we are the voice of the people. Voice of the people. Today, 95.1 FM.
Today, 95.1 FM.
Get ready to feel the rhythm, the groove, and the true vibes of Africa. This is not just music. This is High Life. From the legends to the latest, we're bringing you the best of palm wine grooves, jazzy horns, and soul-stirring melodies. There was a sound that told our stories, a rhythm that made our fathers dance and our mothers smile. Welcome to The Thrill, a musical journey through time where legends live on and new stars shine. Join us from Mondays to Thursdays, 9 p.m. on Today 95.1 FM for the ultimate high life musical show. Don't just listen, feel the music. High Life lives here.
Africa's
already know that I'm in the building to serenade you as usual, because look, your weekdays have to be fun because you're listening to Today95.1 FM. Okay, so a little bit of high life, amazing high life songs. You know just as much as I do that it is good for your soul. Yeah. Well, on the table tonight, well, what we'll be talking about, Itara Pao. Seen as following the announcement of the removal of fuel subsidy by the president of Nigeria, right? It just feels like, oh, we have been plunged into things that we did not exactly see coming. We didn't see it coming. But then again, transport went from 5 naira to 2 million in 2 seconds. And it's something that we are still battling with. Yeah, about 2 years plus later. Anyway, my darlings, we're going to talk about all of that and more. Activist. Well, it doesn't even qualify to be an activist. I don't know, Sha, but he's very dark man's lawyer. His name is Deji Adeyonju, and he had some things to say about, the new tax reforms and all of that. So he said, look, we are still asking questions where the removal of fuel subsidy is concerned. And then now we're hearing about, new tax reforms, new tax regime, that he's saying, look, this money, we no go see him. We will not hear, anything about it and more. Well, I don't know why he said what he said, but we'll find out. Okay, that conversation is on the table, beautiful people. And because this is going to be the last episode for the week, I'm going to take you through some of the trending bits. Okay, some of the trending stories that did happen from the weekend up until now. It's the thrill. Right after Desperados, you and I will get to the conversation. So do not touch that dial. Just enjoy everything beautiful I'll be serving you this evening.
Such a unique style.
Let's go! Welcome to What's Popping.
What's popping? Brand new whip, just hopping.
With Desperados. What's Popping with Desperados.
Hey fam, wait no more because the wait is over. I know you've been waiting all day for your favorite radio show. Say no more as I welcome you to another amazing episode of What's Poppin' with Desperados. I know you've been yearning, I know you've been asking, and here is it, your favorite show that gives you all the energy, all the vibe, and yes, serves you Desperados beer for free. Please wait, get to that bar, please spill. Welcome to another amazing night, and I promise you, tonight is gonna be fun, it's gonna be lit. The party is ready. If you're ready to turn up, I'm definitely ready. Then off we go.
What's Popping with Desperados, the tequila flavored beer. Tequila flavored beer.
Hey fam, welcome back to the hardest show on the planet, like I love to put it every single time, because it's your favorite, it's my favorite, we love it. It is What's Poppin' with Desperados, and tonight promises to be exquisite like every other night. I trust your day was good, and like you already know, but in case you don't know, this show offers 3 different segments that'll have your mind blown away. We get to start with a lot of music on the Popping 7, then we get to serve and sprinkle some hot tea on the least, and we get to wrap it up with a location where I'll be dropping pretty shortly on Where's Poppin'. But first, how about we take a quick break? I'm about to sip on my ice cold Desperados. So how about you join me? And don't even think about changing the station, because this is where the fun happens. Stick around, the Popping 7 is pretty much closed.
What's Popping with Desperados, the tequila flavored beer. Tequila flavored beer.
Be extra and embrace the wavy. Who's the most unusual of them all?
Desperados, of course. A beer with a kick that makes every night different from the other. Nobody does it better.
Life is too short to be basic. Go for the unusual. Go Desperados. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Drink responsibly.
The Popping 7.
It makes me feel good. I just want to get up and dance.
I just want to dance. The Popping 7. Countdown of the joints you feel the most.
Welcome back, folks. It's time for the Popping 7, where we serve 7 amazing jams. And trust me, we're starting with the brand new banger tonight. Gunna featuring Ashake. And this right here gives me satisfaction. You know what I'm talking about, right? The highly popular American rapper and music icon Gunna released the brand new incredible soundtrack titled Satisfaction. The amazing new record gains even more vitality and variation from Ashake, and pretty much why we're satisfied with this tune.
Trying to protect my soul, keep me happy.
Is officially back, and he is starting the year on a smooth, soulful note with his brand new single Pillow. This one isn't just a song, it's a vibe you can sink right into, and pretty much why we're introducing you to this brand new entry.
What do you like from Ghana? We could come back like Goma, yeah. Funny night, give you my pillow, make you take sleep, now you I won't get come back here.
Next on the Popping 7 tonight is Gunna with another brand new entry tonight. WGFT featuring Burna Boy. I know, clear your playlist already because Gunna just dropped a certified banger. And you know that this one is an amazing jam. Brand new single, WGFT is here. And he's teamed up with none other than the African giant himself, Burna Boy, to deliver this one right here. And trust me, it is pure fire.
Don't bring your friend if it ain't gonna be a threesome. Won't pretend ain't gonna lie, I'm tryna freak some. And I see you're a sweet one, you're a freak.
Cruising through the city lights, plugging and let you by Fallout working its charm, and trust me, you'll want this one on repeat.
Joe, my shake me carry lay, we this your big bomb. You left me with no option, God. I don't feel the night, oh God. And if you jack up, all I want is your love. 35 me, God. I don't go like if you forget it, Baba.
Hey folks, we're not done. Hey, chill. Started. It is the Popping 7 for a reason, because I'm serving you 7 hot bangers, and we've got 3 more to go, and we're super excited to have Desperados Beer as our sponsor. And don't forget that this bold tequila flavored beer is all about breaking the rules and pushing limits with its refreshing taste and spicy kick. And hey folks, it is Latin vibe season with Desperados, because this beer is more than just a beer, it's a lifestyle. So join me right now as we raise our glasses to the beer that's made to be different. Go Desperados, go!
Be extra and embrace the wavy. Who's the most unusual of them all?
Desperados, of course. A beer with a kick that makes every night different from the other. Nobody does it better.
Life is too short to be basic. Go for the unusual. Go Desperados. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Drink responsibly.
What's popping with Desperados? The tequila flavored beer. Tequila flavored beer. The Popping 7.
It makes me feel good. I just want to get up and dance.
I just want to dance.
The Popping 7. Countdown of the joints you feel the most.
Welcome back to the Popping 7. 3 more tunes to go without wasting time. Gunna, Forever Be Mine, featuring Wizkid. You know when you put Wizkid on a tune, that right there is a certified banger. And Gunna, he did well with his collaborations on this project. Forever Be Mine is an absolute banger, and Wizkid's verse, an absolute killer. Wiz, this one is for you. But major shout out to Gunna for this one. Forever Be Mine.
She said you forever be mine. You want chill? A tee up. Bring me them guns, get them beat up. Slow it down, baby, we ain't gotta rush. Unless you want me to speed up. Hit like a clutch, put some speed on it.
Big Tony with Tanko featuring Terry G. A lot of OGs would definitely love this one. And yes, the Gen Zs will love it as well. Tanko is a mixture of a brand new feeling and nostalgia. Big Tony is that guy that can make it happen. Big shout out to Terry G as well, the OG. And this right here is called Tanko. Africa, Tyler, Dynamite featuring Wizkid. I said it before, once Wiz is on your tune, it's bound to be a banger. And Tyler is her. You know what I'm talking about, right? She's got the vibe, she's got the voice, she's got the charisma. And Dynamite is an amazing jam. And pretty much how we wrap it up tonight on the Popping 7.
Where I rotate, baby, that's a little taste. Where I rotate, I'ma put you in your place. Bad girl, no delay. Baby, let's shake. I don't wanna stop, baby, I don't need a break. For the rose, you know I don't wanna wait. We can go late, make my body celebrate. I just wanna back it up, don't beat. Say your name in key.
With Desperados, the tequila-flavored beer. Tequila-flavored beer.
While you're still dancing, I've got more gist and stories to share right on the list, and that is where we're headed right now. But first, let's talk about Desperados. The bold, unconventional beer is saying, you know what? Let's shake things up tonight with that lemon twist and fairy spice. And you know this beer is your number one pick for any turn-up, any situation, any party. So crack it open already because I'm about to spill some tea on the list. Stick around.
The List. Scoop about your favorites.
This is where it's at.
The List.
Hey folks, welcome back to the list where I get to serve some premium gist. So Tiwa went and dropped the whole relationship truth bomb on her chat with ZZ Mills. According to her, in the past, she made the mistake of dating down. Being with men who weren't financially on her level. Back then, she told herself, it's okay, love is all that matters. But now, the Korova hitmaker says, enough is enough. Bring me a man with money. You already know it's all about that money. She kept it 100, saying she's at the stage in her life where being wealthy isn't just a bonus, it's a full-on requirement. In her own words, I used to make that mistake of dating down, saying, I don't care if you're not making money, it's just love. But now I think I need someone that just has money. Love is really nice, but you can judge me if you want. I want to try dating someone who is wealthier. I've tried the other way for years. Let's see how this one feels. And honestly, you've got to respect the honesty. You hear that, right? Sis is just flipping the script and saying, let's run a new experiment. Quick reminder, Tiwa married a former manager, T-Bills, in 2013, but they split up in 2018. They share a son, Jamil, and since then, Mommy Jam Jam has been serving hits, head-turning fashion moments, and apparently upgraded relationship goals. You know what I mean, right? That's why I like the list there. There's all the stories to share. Now the timeline is divided. Some are shouting, secure the bag, sis, while others are giving side eye, you know. Boys will not get by. But one thing is certain, Tiwa's love life is officially on premium subscription mode only. Well, stick around. I'm almost where I'm headed. The location will be dropping shortly.
What's popping with Desperados, the tequila-flavored beer. Tequila-flavored beer.
Be extra and embrace the wavy. Who's the most unusual of them all?
Desperados, of course. A beer with a kick that makes every night different from the other. Nobody does it better.
Life is too short to be basic. Go for the unusual. Go Desperados. Not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Drink responsibly.
What's popping with Desperados, the tequila-flavored beer. Tequila-flavored beer.
Does anyone know where the plug is?
Where is popping?
Looking for something.
places, and events for you. What's popping?
Hey folks, welcome back to Where's Poppin', where I get to serve some major location. I don't reach here, and where I did tonight, it will blow your mind. Yes, you know, if the crowd is cool, I'm definitely going to be there. I'm the life of the party. I like to turn up all night. And tonight, we're jetting straight into the pulsing heart of Orca's nightlife scene. Let's talk Lounge 360, the undisputed HQ of good times in the city. Smack dab in the center of all the action. This buzzing bar and grill is more than just a spot to chill. It's a whole mood. We're talking sizzling plates that hit harder than your favorite verse. Beats that keep your feet moving even when you try to sit down. And dance floor that refuses to sleep until the sun peeks through. The soundtrack, pure electricity. The crowd, a beautiful blend of energy, style, and pure groove. The drinks, oh my god, come on. You already know, Desperados beer is in the mix, bringing that bold tequila kick to that every sip. One bottle in hand and the bass pumping, and suddenly ordinary nights turn into something. From themed nights that pull the whole city into DJs dropping back-to-back bangers that make the world sweat, Lounge 360 knows exactly how to keep the vibe locked in. Locals, tourists, everybody is here tonight, laughing, dancing, vibing, and toasting to nights they never even wanted to end. Well, if you want to turn up tonight, you already know where I'm at. So if you're in Orca and asking yourself, where's poppin'? I'm here right now, and you already know your answer is Lounge 360 with a chill Desperados in hand. So pull up, let's have a good time tonight. Like I love to put it, all bills on me. And that's a wrap, my favorite people. Thanks for vibing with me as usual. You are the real MVP. Say no more, because with you, it's always good times, unbeatable energy, and we always have something to talk about. Pretty much why I love you so much. And let's get to the routine questions. Are you into beer? Check. Is tequila your thing? Well, double check. Then you're officially part of our tribe. And you remember that this tequila flavored beer is the perfect balance of zesty, spicy, and sweet, and it's ready and waiting for you at stores nationwide. So call your friends. Let's get the fiesta vibes flowing. With Desperados beer, the party is never really the place. It's what's in your mind. Until next time, keep it jiggy. Most importantly, keep it popping with Desperados. Cheers and have an epic evening.
Thank you for checking in with us on What's Popping with Desperados, the tequila flavored beer.
Tune in for a journey beyond the ordinary.
Fasten your seatbelts.
We are not just a station, we are the station. Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
Things were better, but you were not the best president. You did not meet our expectation. You did not confront our challenges head on. And the corruption and misbehavior was too much during your time. The next thing is that what we have today in Nigeria are beyond your competence and your nature. You are a very simple person, very nice person. What Nigeria needs today is a hard man who has the love of the country at heart, who will not fear any person, is willing to do what is necessary to make this country move forward. The challenges confronting Nigeria today are beyond your nature, beyond your character, beyond your competence. And those who will lure you to contest, if you win, they will ruin you. They will put you under unnecessary pressure. If you lose, twice beaten, once beaten, twice shy. This one, twice beaten, I don't know what to say. Heavily disgraced. Don't contest. The small pride we have for you, or you have the small legacy and respect, keep it. In fact, be an elder statesman and be a father of the nation that people can rally around. Look for other things of regional interest, national interest that you can partake on. These crooks urging you to contest will mess you up. A lot of them are broke and out of power. They want to come back. Small money when you get, so small businesses when you dey do, I beg, manage them. Old age is expensive. But let me say something. The PDP was too arrogant. You guys were too proud. You messed up this country electoral process. Go to court. Go to court.
And so, when I met the governor who had just finished his tenure, I asked him, I said, my dear brother, I had been longing to thank you immensely. You did something remarkably well. God bless you. He said, my brother, what is that? I said, the international airport you built in Oka. I said, I am exceedingly happy. He said, oh my God, I'm happy hearing it from you. Then I added, I said, where did you get the money? He said, Biko, now my former colleague left the money behind. I laughed. I said, he left it. He said, frankly speaking, he left money in foreign currency. It's the money I saw. I said, look, let me leave a legacy before we go. So, I'm not promising. I won't leave money. I'm owing them here. And I'll use the money well. Sir, my people in Taraba State, you have heard him. It's left for us to decide. Do we want a Nigeria of promise for our children? Or we want until we are kidnapped with our wives and kept in another place and be at the mercy of the kidnappers? All this is left for us to tell ourselves. I would rather that we will live in a very comfortable and live a full life as decent citizens in this country. We were in the office before coming here. He said, are you exporting coffee? Are you exporting tea? I don't know Anambra very.
Where nobody can leave his party after election. Exactly. If you want to change party, do it during election. After election, you must stay there. If you vacate, they replace the person. Wow, good.
Very correct.
So, which party am I going to contest him? As you know, because of the problem they have, we do. Some of us who are leaders in the opposition. And the president adopted ADC. But I can tell you, before the election, more will join. More people will come together. Because the opposition needs to come together. We are not coming together to wrestle power. If it is wrestle power, can't be to be out of it. If we are not going to use that power to change the fortune of this country, please count me out of it. I'm not looking for political position. I'm not desperate to be president of Nigeria. I am desperate to see Nigeria change. I live in a changed place. And I tell people that. I live in a place that work. I've been to schools. People have asked me questions. Peter, why did you go to all these schools? I went to them because I wanted to know where those people went there had different brains. So as we advance now, we have adopted ADC for 2027 election. We are still battling to take over Labour because that's the right thing. There was nothing wrong. What was wrong in Labour is that we find out that people abandoned what we were trying to build into transaction. Became a mess. So that was it. There's nothing wrong. That's the only thing that is wrong. We don't want to do transactional politics. I was offered a lot by this government. That could have been anything. But that's not what it is. So that's it. Somebody asked about being fair. My sister, I live in this country. This country must change.
Yes. Amen. Amen.
Yes. Amen.
Antonia, what you could do?
Yes, so I just wanted to talk about this issue of this new tax regime that's going to be effective January 1st, 2026. That's January 1st next year. You know, the problem of Nigeria is not taxing the citizens more. That's not the problem of Nigeria. The problem of Nigeria is accountability. Look at all the story about fuel subsidy removal and everything that we were told that once fuel subsidy is removed, Nigeria is going to be great. Look at, they remove fuel subsidy. Many of the governors now get quadruple of what they used to get before subsidy was removed. But now, where's the development? Nigeria is far worse than it used to be. And I can assure you the way that the subsidy removal funds is now being stolen is the same way that the tax regime money is also going to be stolen. Nigeria has, you know, an accountability problem and not a revenue generation problem. And our leaders are the problem with the country.
Antonia, what you could do? I don't know what's wrong. As the wash, as the walk. I was as your naked. Antonia, what you could do? Yes, I'm okay. Yes, I'm good.
Oh, this is me coming to you with amazing stuff. You already know the drill. Now, I did say that I was going to take you through some trending videos, some trending stories, some things that did make the wave on social media, some of the things that got people reacting, people talking, oh, this one, that one, this one, that one. But for the purpose of tonight's conversation, we will be focusing on the question, where is all the subsidy removal money? Now, in a viral video trending on social media, lawyer Deji Adeyonju has alleged that the new tax regime funds will also be stolen after asking what has happened to monies recovered from the removal of fuel subsidy. According to him, well, I'm going to quote him. You heard the man, but for the purpose of emphasis, I will be quoting him now. According to him, he says, I quote, Nigeria has an accountability problem, not a revenue generation problem. There's no need to tax the citizens more, except, of course, so that politicians can have more to loot, unquote. Yeah. So, I know that a lot of questions have been asked, following the announcement of the removal of fuel subsidy, when the president came into power, and we have seen the resultant effects of all of that. The increase in the price of transportation, which has, of course, the increase in the price of petrol, right? Petrol, diesel, and which have, of course, led to the increase in the price of transportation. That, by extension, has also led to the increase of every other thing. Yes, they say when transportation gets involved, everything else gets affected. So from transportation, we're down to foodstuff, basically commodities, the locals, every single thing that we have to do, that feels like, it revolves around transportation, it revolves around the pump price of, petrol. So everything is intertwined, and then we are where we are. We are where we are. I remember being an undergraduate, and then I know that from one spot from my school to a certain place in Port Harcourt used to be about 100 naira. Maybe I've said this here before, maybe I haven't, but as an undergraduate, right? So before I got into school, the usual, you are a child coming up, and then you get to hear, students, they suffer. As a student, you drink garri, you have no money to eat food because you have to manage. You drink garri, you eat concoction rice, all of those things. Me, I already knew that I was not about that life. I don't know. Maybe I decided to be a baby girl before the whole baby girl thing became a thing, I just knew I wasn't about that, because please, why are you people scaring me? Which one is I gonna drink garri 4 seconds? Why do I have to drink garri? What happened to food? What happened to actual food? The funny thing about it now, right? I can stay and crave garri. Like, I can stay and crave, drinking garri. Like, and I'll be looking for, coconut flakes, peanuts and stuff to drink the garri. It's just, now it's different, But at the time when I hear drink garri, I'm like, what's that? What's going on? Why are you suffering? Because why can't you just, bake the garri, have one nice soup and all that? So because I used to hear all of those things, I thought to myself, no, look, I'm not even going to do all of these things. I didn't want to stay in school. You see that whole stay in campus, off campus, you drink garri, you do. But the good part of it now, the reason I'm even giving you this gist is because at the time, transportation from my school to my house was 100 naira. So, while it was not seen as cheap per se, but it was seen as cheap, if you know what I mean, right? So it's something that I could effortlessly do at the time, because it didn't feel like it was such an inconvenience, and it didn't seem like the money was a lot. But right about now, I think transportation is about 500 or 600 naira, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't exactly done a direct trip from my school to where I used to live, where I went to school from. I just decided I was going to stay with family. Please, let me just sit in the house and be eating food. Okay. So that was what I decided to do. And so we've had conversations around it. The fact that transportation is now really expensive. You'd have to pay some amount of money from here to there before. Even when you have to do like break journey, you have to break your journeys. You have to break your trip. So from here to you have to get to here, from here you have to do from here to here, from here to there. Right now it's just like times 2, times 3 the price. What we used to pay before. And then when you think about it, it just makes it crippling for you, because every time you have to go somewhere, you have to consider transportation. I don't know if you people do it, but I do it a lot. So if you're anywhere that I have to go to that the transport is more than 100 naira, please don't invite me. Please. I will, just make good use of my house. But then again, what is it for you beautiful people? So I'd love to get your thoughts at this point. My first question is, do you agree or disagree with Deji Adeyonju? He says Nigeria has an accountability problem, not a revenue generation problem. He says there's no need to tax the citizens more, except of course so that politicians can have more to loot. What do you think? Do you agree with him? Do you disagree with him? I'd like to get your thoughts. Do you think Nigeria does have an accountability problem? Do you think that, we have had a lot of things, money is gone unaccounted for in the past? Would you say that this is actually a thing? I'd like to get your thoughts. Phone lines are open: 0817 00 951, 0810 951 951. Talk to me. Let's hear what you have to say. All right, let's talk to our first caller. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening to you.
The highlight queen.
Yes, please.
Robin Manja, the farmer.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Deji is correct now. It's an old story. It's very correct. Have you forgotten the forensic audit report of NDC? Can you recall how many thousand projects that have been abandoned in Niger Delta? Can you recall the Akpabio and the committee saga off your microphone? Can you recall Ponde, the man who fainted? How many am I going to call? Do you recall that the governor of Rivers State here went to court to seek perpetual injunction not to be asked questions about the books and records, financial records of the state? It's everywhere. How about the man that was caught in camera putting dollars in his pocket? Ganduje. The matter is undecisive. And so many more. Okay. Look at what happened in Abuja, how the EFCC were scaling fence to the Abelo. There's too much money everywhere. So they steal it by the people bourgeois. Yeah.
All right. Thank you for calling. Hello, good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, Amaka.
Yes, please.
Yeah, good evening. I enjoy this year music. This is Honorable Chris O'Chris.
You're welcome.
We'll keep on listening to political businessmen. If I ask you now to bring 1999, 2015 aspirant presidential candidate, their sweet talk, you still say it's the same thing. We go give an electricity, yeah. At the end, nothing. Since 2015, 2016, I check this APC government. Go to your this thing, if they keep record, you see we are sharp. They are not going to offer anything. Instead, worse. So, if you are waiting these people, this APC government, this present one, on that Tinubu, to give you dividend or to return the price of the transport from your house to your school, 100 naira. When did you see 20 naira last? Or 5 naira?
Can't even remember.
So now, tell me now, where I normally eat today, they told me they are increasing. He said, is it not to reduce? They said, no, they are adding another money on top, under APC. You don't see granite, 200 naira under APC. Let's smoke Gare now. Let's go to smoke Gare under APC. You see how much you will spend. You are talking about transport.
All right.
Leave this man.
Thank you.
Anything to offer.
Thank you for calling. 0701-9339-962. That number takes us to text messages and WhatsApp messages as well. 0701-9339-962. Text messages, WhatsApp messages. All right, let me have them. Sending your thoughts. Do you agree with Deji Adeyanju? He says Nigeria has an accountability problem, not a revenue generation problem. Do you think Nigeria does have an accountability problem? Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening to you, Sister Amaka.
Yes, please.
This is Matthias calling you from Noah.
You're welcome.
State. Thank you. Sorry, I am just coming in and I tune in what I was hearing about you drinking Gary in school or paying transport. So please update me on the matter tonight.
Okay, the lawyer Deji Adeyanju says Nigeria has an accountability problem, not a revenue generation problem. So he was referring to the fact that we've not really heard anything from the government concerning what the monies recovered from the removal of fuel subsidy have been used for. So for him, he's saying that the new tax regime funds will also not be used for the benefit of Nigerians. And so he's saying we have an accountability problem, not a revenue generation problem. Do you agree or disagree with him?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Please, but before I answer your question, I was discussing with somebody today, and I told him that the President Tinubu removed subsidy. The person said no, that it was it was Buhari that removed subsidy. It's just that the Tinubu come and pronounce it. I want you to tell me, is it true?
That is not what we know.
Okay, let me leave that aside. The truth of the matter is this, my sister. You see, sometimes when we come and talk on air about this government, it looks as if we don't know what we are doing with our time. Believe me, you sincerely, this APC government nothing will come out of it. You cannot build something out of nothing. You understand?
Okay. The line is breaking.
Let's just pray. Yeah, let's just pray that these 4 years come and go. Let God come and make way in this our country called Nigeria, because you see, when a leader does not fear God.
Okay, your line is breaking, but I'm trying to get what you're saying. You're saying God should have his way in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. It's clearer now.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, you can hear me now. You
yeah.
can hear me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let me conclude.
Okay.
See, there is nothing this president Muhammadu Tinubu Tinubu will tell us that we change our mindset.
Okay.
He have already tell us, we the Rivers people, that he did not respect the rules and regulations in this country. He have turned everything upside down. But I pray, God that keep life will prevail. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for calling. Hello, good evening to you.
Special baby.
Yes, please. Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Welcome.
Long time. You are doing. So you have told me. I just said the reason why they did not come to my wedding
Because of what?
Because of transport. You are laughing.
That's a different story entirely.
You just said it, that nobody will invite you for anything.
But that's not the reason I gave to you when you invited me.
I just put it that way now because of what you said. How are you in a long time?
I'm very well, thank you. Welcome. It's good to hear from you.
Thank God. See, I think what he said is nothing but the truth.
Okay.
The problem is not people don't have money. There is money. There is accountability. That is the problem. And we all know. He's our leader. But in the other way, I don't blame them much. I blame we the citizens.
Okay.
The same we calling on radio now. Tinubu is bad. Tinubu is this. Let them call a meeting. Just to 2,000, everybody come out and vote for local government election.
To 2,000.
Sure, 1,500.
So you come out to vote for 1,500.
I am telling you because we don't have integrity.
Do you have integrity? Some other people would disagree with you. People would claim to have integrity. So you can speak for yourself. Are you sure you have integrity?
I have.
You have integrity. So if they give you 1.5, you won't come out.
Even if you give me 1 million, I will not even come.
You are sure?
Because I'm a strong politician. I'm telling you, I know what.
All right, send your account details.
And I'm telling you out of experience what is happening right now.
Do you hear what I said? I said send your account details.
So that you can send me. I won't pay. They don't mean I won't pay. So
All
the
right.
problem is not them. The problem is we cannot even delete that. How many are these?
Okay. Thank you.
Because how many are these?
All right. Thank you. Thank you for calling. All right. He says the leaders are not the problem, that citizens are. Hello. Good evening to you.
Hi, me, babe.
Yes, please. Welcome.
This is Chef Solomon.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Which man said Nigeria is having a revenue problem?
Deji Adeyanju, he says Nigeria has an accountability problem, not a revenue generation problem.
Accountability.
Yes.
Problem that they're able to make an account.
That is, the leaders they're not being held accountable for the things that they do and do not do.
Exactly. We misunderstand our account. So the only problem we have, if we can make use of the account very well, make use of the account, our resource, the ministries will move very smoothly.
Okay.
So that man is correct.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening, Amaka. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Yeah. Billion.
You're welcome.
Amaka, I just, I joined you now, but I got the question from Deji something. See, I think I will partially agree with him. See, Amaka, the followers, they don't ask accountability of their leaders. Yes, Amaka. Yesterday, as I was driving home, I have to stop small at Borough Park. I saw PDP, whatever rally. Amaka, this crowd of people, are they not the same people that are criticizing this election is illegal? That means I have done like this, I have pocketed the state, blah, blah, blah. Give them over 3,000 what? Everybody, the field was filled up. So for me, I believe that citizens are not ready. They are not ready at all.
All right.
All the politicians, they are aware. When election reaches now, or you see a grandmother that's supposed to be in the farm or be in the fisher area is in Port Harcourt for political rally. It's unfortunate.
Right. Thank you.
Some people are not ready. They don't know what they want.
Thank you. All right, so let's get into messages. Good evening, Lady Queen. Okay, Tamaka. Reverend Onejika Chamadi, until corruption in Nigeria is treated with a closed iron door and abandon the window dressing kind of fighting corruption, Nigeria will continually grapple in all sectors. Until Nigerians confess that the oil subsidy has affected them positively. All is a mirage. Good evening, presenter. How are you? Vincent Woolsey, Chokoche. The Tinubu-led administration is a complete... okay, they have nothing to offer. Thanks and God bless you. All right, thank you for calling. Hello, good evening to you.
Good evening, Amaka.
Yes, please.
Obet Chima is my name. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
You're welcome.
Amaka, Deji have said it all. I was actually looking for that video because I wanted to react to that video. I tell you, all the amount of taxes that they have, a month to collect, I think starting from next year, January, about.
Okay.
It will still not going to translate to anything. Accountability is the problem we have in Nigeria.
Right.
Where is the money for the subsidy? Because we are told that when subsidy is removed, Nigeria will be heaven on earth. What is happening now? Why are we not seeing the money? Yes, this current president has borrowed more money than all his predecessors put together. Yet, he's not paying for subsidy. So where is the money going to? So accountability is the problem we have. Can you imagine where somebody will come out and stand in the public and told us that he renovated ICC Center, for about 39 billion just to renovate. Meanwhile, the same ICC Center was built from scratch to about 220 million by the former military head of state. So it's unfortunate. We have a very big problem of accountability. It's all about all the resources they are going to accumulate. But for them to be accountable is the problem. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's do one more call, and then I take the rest of the messages. Hello, good evening.
Hey, Amaka of PH.
Yes, please.
Good evening, my dear. I'm Ugo. I'm calling you from PH.
You're welcome.
Yes, Amaka, who is saying this?
Deji Adeyanju.
Bible says, do not lead us into temptation. This is one of the guys during a campaign that said everything against Obi. That said that Tinubu is the man who is fit to handle the position.
No, you sure it's Deji?
Deji Adeyanju. Yes. See, I'm a news person, please.
All right.
I'm a news person, yes.
Okay.
Now, let him even come out to say now that Tinubu is incompetent. I will not listen to him.
All right.
They will lead people into doing the wrong thing. And in the end, you see them, they wouldn't know where to hide their faces. This one he's saying now is just to a kind of like window dressing. He's just trying to paint himself white so that people will see him that he is criticizing the government. He is not. Call for election now between somebody from his region and someone from another place. He will also, even if that person from his region is incompetent, he will vote for him.
Thank you.
You know?
All right.
So we should stop all this.
Thank you.
But that difference, where you see today.
Thank you.
Many of them have just hidden their faces.
All right, thank you.
Thank
you for calling. All right, let's do more messages. Greetings, Lady Amaka. Firstly, I must appreciate you for the music from your background. Oh, you're welcome. The lawyer is perfectly correct. What we have is accountability issue and not revenue generation problem. Honorable Marlon. Good evening, Amaka. Yes, Nigeria has accountability problems since they can't give account of what and how the money for subsidy removal is being spent. How about the 210 trillion and NPC is yet to give account of it? Wisdom from Rumaholu. Ohebulem Kennedy says, brother, you know, like this particular government, no. Cruz Kanagbara Jr. says, yeah, 100% he's right. Okowa Charles says, when Nigerians question the allocation coming to states from the federal, why are we silent on this, but very quick to shout at the federal? When time without number, states now get triple of what they receive as allocation. Okay, beautiful people, thank you so much for texting. Thank you for calling. This is as much as I can take on tonight's episode of the show. By this time tomorrow, you'll be thrilled to reggae songs because you know that we've got you covered on Today 95.1fm. Remember to follow me on everything social media. On Facebook, it's Amaka Felix. On Instagram, it's the Amaka Felix. And on X, it's Amaka of Watakot. Enjoy the rest of your night, beautiful people. The news at 10 comes up in a couple of minutes, so do not touch the dial. Stay with us.
Let's clean and make